like the computer was so overpowered with like Broly, um, at DC. I'm talking about like the DLC challenges too. Like shit was ridiculous. Um, and even if like if you're going up against somebody and you're playing that in that game, bro, like you have to pick certain characters to be able to keep up.
Yeah.
Like there's no way. Like it's not like Dragon Ball Fighters where you can pick Krillin and whoop someone's ass who's using Ultra Instinct Goku. Like nah, like some characters just don't stand a chance in this game like at all. So I hope Xenoverse 3 kind of gives you an edge in certain cases where like you can actually come back from a fight and it doesn't feel so hopeless. Because after a while in a fight in Xenoverse 2, like yo, you're not coming back. Like
And it's
unless
crazy
like
though because like I was trying to search on YouTube and try to like find like the best review that I can find because some people was able to play it at DreamCon.
oh yeah, that's
And
right. Yeah, they did have a playable version of it.
right, and I couldn't really get a good review from anybody who I tried to search for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just actual like Dragon Ball Z anime fans, but like these are people who haven't really played the other two Xenoverses.
Yeah, that's
It's
like
still new though. It hasn't.
It's not
yeah,
gonna tell. Yeah, exactly.
I need someone who's played the other ones to play this one and be like, oh yeah, compared to 2 and 1, you know, this changed and this is better. Like I need that.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
It looks good.
hopefully when you create your character, we have more transformations this time that hopefully can match what Goku and Vegeta can go up to. Because like DC, what did you max out at as a created character in Xenoverse 2? Was it just Super Saiyan Blue? I think that's what you maxed out as.
Oh no, so they added
I think they added something.
extra stuff post game. So they might have actually I think they added Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, I think that
For
was just,
created characters?
yeah, I think that just got added. I think that just got added. My bad, I was muted.
What the
You can do just about anything now.
we talking about the red god?
Yeah,
I know they added blue.
yeah. I want to say they added all the transformations now.
You can do
Yeah, I haven't played
Vegeta.
I haven't played Xenoverse 2 for a while after I did the platinum.
I think you
because
can
I
do
was so
Broly,
frustrated.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I want to say
Oh,
they
you could
added
do,
all
you
of
could
them.
do Berserker?
Yeah, I think they added all of them after
Wow.
Super had ended.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize they added all that support for created characters. Because
Yeah.
Because when I finished the platinum for the game, at that point,
Mhm.
blue was still the highest you can go to as a created Saiyan. So
Yeah, I want to say like after Super ended, and what was it? What's the other one? The Kakarot, the single player. I want to.
yeah,
I want to
that
say
was
the.
Kakarot,
Yeah, I want to say Kakarot and Xenoverse got the update for every other form like at the same time. Because remember, Kakarot, I think it stopped right before
Yeah, and
Super.
they added Beast transformation too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
that's
we got.
fire.
I know we got those characters and all that, but I wanted the transformations for the created characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they have Kaioken, all the Kaiokens, Potential Unleashed, Beast, Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, Super Vegeta.
Oh wait,
1,
can you do?
2.
Wait, you could do blue with Kaioken?
Yeah, I think so.
Or
Or wait, actually,
I
no,
don't
wait,
know
wait.
about that
I
one.
think that's a Goku
Yeah, so-
special.
Well, actually,
Okay.
you can do I think with the Kaioken, there's like a skill where you can
You can use it while you're
activate
in
it
blue.
on top of blue. Yeah.
Oh, so then yeah, you
Okay,
can do it.
I may have to go back to Xenoverse 2 and see how that looks, cause
But I think it's I think only Goku can do it. Looks like
Ah.
That's what I
exclusive to
thought.
Goku.
That's what I thought
yeah,
it was
that's
the
what
Goku
I'm saying. Like I
specific.
want the created Saiyans to be able to have all these crazy transformations also.
Wait, did they give him super ego?
No, they
actually,
haven't.
no.
They they haven't added
We'll get
anyone
there.
beyond the
Hmm.
Getting
the
there.
TV show.
Once we get
So,
the
I'm
manga to
assuming-
come back, whenever they finally announce that, because they did say what the next. Well, actually, they haven't announced.
No, they haven't announced the next one
They
yet.
just
Yeah, but they
announced
did-
when the animation is coming out.
Right.
Yeah. So we are going to continue with what they did to manga and all that on the animation show.
Hell, that's
Y-
that's
yeah, 'cause-
2028 probably until we see
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Yeah, and
At the earliest.
people are just going to get introduced tomorrow, and it's going to be like, damn.
Who the fuck is this
Just-
guy?
but my thing is just thinking about it. I'm like, yo, that's just the beginning.
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
the second half of Super.
the longer they take, the longer I just think about like, dang, we're not gonna see this animated for at least, because we gotta get through the Galactic Patrol arc. before we
Yeah.
get to,
You don't think
all
so?
that. I mean, it's just how long it takes. I mean, we haven't even seen the show yet now.
Yeah,
so
I got
until we
you.
even see when it's announced for the anime to come back.
Yeah.
and you
I
gotta-
mean-
they're going week to week.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
like,
gonna be a
they probably,
long time.
well, I know for a fact they probably won't do this, but like, what if they add all the shit from Super Dragon Ball Heroes in the Xenoverse 3?
They are. That's the.
Oh, they're going to,
they
'cause
are?
Yeah.
Because it was in the stuff from Superheroes, bro. It's in
Technically, technically that's Heroes.
Yeah. That's
they-
Heroes.
they- the Dragon Ball Superheroes, they added that content to
Xenoverse.
Xenoverse 2,
Yep.
and they added it
No,
to
not the movie with Beast Gohan. I'm talking about Super Dragon Ball Heroes, like
oh,
the
you're talking about
I
the
think you're talking
Yeah.
about like Super
you're talking
Saiyan
about the
4
show.
Vegeta, Super Saiyan
Oh.
4.
right, right,
super
right,
cool, golden cooler and all that. Yeah,
right, like with the evil, like the evil Saiyan and all that other shit.
Well,
you know what? Xenoverse 3 might be the game where we actually see that, because
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, TZ, I don't think there's, like, as far as everything that has come out officially into animation, I don't think Xenoverse 2 is missing anything.
do they have the Daimas yet?
Yeah, they added the diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
they have
Daima's in there,
everything.
yeah.
Then they have
Super Saiyan
everything.
4 Goku as a kid and an
Mm.
adult.
And they have everything now.
Damn.
Because Daima was the last thing to add.
Yeah, they even added Daima and Kakarot.
Yeah. All you're waiting on is now for the series to kick off. Because that's
Yeah,
everything.
Like I'm saying, Xenoverse 2 pretty much has everything. You could even play as Kid Chi-Chi's in there.
Nice. And get this, I bet you the animation really shouldn't take that long because they developed a new style of animation with the movies.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What I miss?
You ain't missed too
So,
much. I mean, we would just wait for you to get here so we can talk about Marvel Token.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Oh joy! Would you look at that? That's what friends are for. The good times.
Yeah, man. I'm so.
That was uncalled for, I know, but I just had to do it. This is the only one I have.
Man, I'm so ready for this weekend, bro.
Man,
This shit
me
about to
too.
be
Wait.
Crazy, man.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
All
let's see.
characters,
this
training
weekend?
mode.
What's this weekend?
Well. Hold up. Not every character is
What?
in the beta.
DC,
Oh,
What's this
decent.
weekend?
you know what's this weekend.
Marvel Tokon, open beta.
You know what this
Oh,
weekend is.
so I don't have to do anything to get it. I can just download and play it.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can just
it's open
download
to
it.
everybody, and it's going to be on PC for the first time for the
I'm not
betas.
shit out of all y'all.
You serious?
facts.
You serious? You serious? That's how we starting? You don't even know what's going on, and you're like, I'm beating the shit out of all y'all.
Right.
That's
Figure it out.
he's
Me and
trolling.
Bats.
I
me
don't
and
care
Bats
if
been
he's
playing
trolling.
this shit
Now I'm about
Me and
to.
Dog, me and Bats been
I'm
playing
welcoming
this since the very first closed beta. Like we've been on this game.
DC was there too.
Was
No,
it?
I didn't play the game. Actually, I haven't played the game, but I'm going to get this game. And I'm gonna
DC
do
was in the closed beta, my nigga.
Good. I want to see you, lab.
I don't think DC was in the closed beta.
I was not in no closed beta. Trust me.
What? I thought you was at the end. What?
No. I would have remembered that.
No, okay, my bad.
I know. Josh got his beta code
I don't play
hours
fine
before it was
games,
going to
man.
end.
Yeah.
Right, that
Oh,
Sunday he got it that
He
Sunday.
was so hot, bro. He was so mad.
Yo, I'd have been pissed as hell too. I'd have been like, wait, y'all for real? Like y'all neglected me the whole weekend, and you give me a
Right.
code
I
right
think
before it's gonna
the
end?
same.
What's good,
I think the
Chuck?
same thing happened to Dre too. I think
Yep.
Dre got his like at the last minute.
He did.
Ah, that sucks. That really.
It was a few people that got it on Sunday, which was really fucked up. But whatever, shit happens.
Nah, like it was crazy how I got mine though because like, I was watching Barry stream and it was like minutes before
The release.
the very first closed beta started and I
Mm.
got my email and like this is at
Oh man.
yeah like this is like leaning towards midnight and like that's when the closed beta was dropping at midnight. I'd probably say about 15 minutes before the beta started. I got my email. I was like, "What?"
Better late than
I
never.
was hype, boy.
Better late
Listen,
than never.
that
Right?
whole week, DC that whole weekend, I was just seeing them enjoying fun. Like, you ever see that
Oh,
SpongeBob meme where
yeah.
Squidward is
Yeah, in the house,
upstairs
just outside.
and he sees
looking
yeah
at
he sees
and
SpongeBob and
everything.
Patrick having fun? Yeah, that was me that weekend. I was like, I hope your PS5 stopped working and
But
come
wait.
back alive Monday after the
The
beta
fire
is
control
over.
is
But
great.
wait, did you get the beta on Sunday?
No, I didn't get it at all. I didn't get the beta till
Oh.
beta 2.
Damn.
So that whole
Yeah,
weekend,
beta.
I was
Yeah,
like,
beta
I was
2.
like,
He
I
got
hope
it. Yeah.
I hope y'all networks crash. I hope your PS5 stop working until Monday after the beta's over.
Oh man, he was wishing.
It was
bro,
assault.
Their
dog, he
servers
was.
go down.
It was
Dog,
all assault.
dog. He was. Hey, he was wishing upon everybody's downfall. He wanted everybody to shut the fuck up.
He was sitting there hate
I
watching.
was like, this is some bullshit.
He was hate watching for real.
Man, Wolf was
Yeah,
petty
I
as hell
was-
that day.
I was tight. I'm not gonna lie, I was. So the characters missing from the open beta seem to be Hulk and Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool's not gonna be in this.
Yeah, Deadpool's
Oh, no,
not in
yeah,
it, and
they're
I
not gonna
think
give you
I think
Deadpool in the
Loki
beta.
also.
But they giving us Blade
Loki.
though.
Yeah, I think Loki's
Yeah,
another
they-
one that's
yeah.
not in it. You know why they're giving us Blade, bro?
Of course.
You know why? Because everybody wants Blade, and also
Yeah.
he's in the fucking Evo build. You might as well. Like they're literally giving us the Evo build.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they
Yeah,
they weren't
easy.
gonna go hard to get a whole.
Well, I tell you one thing, they gonna be nerfing and dog. I'm telling you, they finna dog. Blade gonna probably get the most updates on everything.
Why?
I swear. Because everybody's gonna be using them, bro. Some people like somebody's gonna be complaining. You know what I'm saying?
course,
Like
I
I'm
mean,
telling you,
That's given.
there's gonna be a lot of buffing and nerfing on Blade. I'm telling you.
Dog, you think that? No, bro. Just
No,
Did
there's
you-
a lot of people worried about what's her name,
danger.
the chick in the robot machine.
Oh, Penny.
Penny
Oh my
Parker.
god, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone thinks she's gonna be a problem. Like, you know what? Not for nothing. The character people are sleeping on the most might be the real problem, but we'll see.
Storm.
Hey Chuck, what
As
up?
far as
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
as far as the roster goes, so it's Deadpool and Hulk that's missing from the beta, right?
And Loki, I
If I
think.
remember correctly.
He said Loki. Bad said
Oh,
Loki too.
Loki.
Yeah.
So it's 16 characters, so that's 4 missing then altogether.
Yes.
All right. So then who's? Did we just name all 4, or there's still one more? Yeah, Hulk, Deadpool, Loki. Oh, Carnage.
Carnage.
is not gonna be in
Carnage
it.
is also not
Oh,
going to be in
okay.
it too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they weren't gonna give us everything, you know.
I mean, they would just give us a demo.
Yeah. Well, not even then, because with Tekken, he didn't get everybody either. But,
Yeah, true. But
So
yeah,
listen, I mean, the thing is though, with the PC users, they're gonna figure out a way to keep the game running after the beta's
crap
end
boys.
date. They always do.
So the roster goes as follow. It's Black Panther, Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine, Storm, Magic, Ghost Rider, Doctor Doom, Magneto, Blade, Penny Parker, Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, Star-Lord, and Danger.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That Asgard
does.
stage looked nice though.
It does.
It does.
It does.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. This is gonna be.
This will probably be the
Fun thing over
biggest
the
like
weekend,
beta
man.
launch. Like this is definitely the biggest beta launch since the closed beta.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look at CEO. Like,
Yeah, it's already it's already
number 2.
was it? It's in the top 3.
Yeah, it's number 2.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy. And then I believe Arc Systems Works learned from their business dealing with Nexon. Like Nexon made the DNF Dual Fighter, right? I think because Nexon was already, they initially when they first dropped it was like, we're not expecting anything from it, we're not supporting it, we're not doing anything. This is just what we wanted to do, like a fucking fun project. They had no support until like the tail end of it, but they had a wide reception. I think
Okay.
I think Arc System Works are utilizing both Sony and Marvel and learning from that. I won't say it's a mistake, but learning from that experience.
Yeah, there you go.
I
I'm
hope.
just looking at the games, the tournaments list on the CEO right now. Yo, why they do Dragon Ball Fighters peoples like that?
What do you
They're
mean?
using the PS4 version of the game.
Oh
Why are you not
my
using the
god.
PS5 version?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's wrong.
That is
and
wrong.
Look, you have all these other PS4 games saying PS4 on PS5. Why you play the Dragon Ball Fighters people and give them the PS4 version instead of the
Yeah.
PS5?
That's fucked up.
That's so wrong.
That's like it's like they already ready for it to be out the window, so they already kicking it out.
Chuck, it runs better. I don't know. When I went back
Actually,
and did my platinum, it seems like it was better for
You
me.
might
Maybe that's
he might be right.
is that runs better locally? Because I didn't play Fighters online on PlayStation 5, but I just from playing whatever I did to re-platinum the game, it seemed fine to me.
I think he's right about it running locally. It might run better on the PS4 locally than it does on the PS5.
Locally, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, PS5 has lag.
Yeah, that is the truth. That is true.
Okay.
It's true. It's because of that because didn't it get
I
the
probably
enhance?
That doesn't make any sense though. There's so many PS5 fighting games that run fine, even
But-
when they got
Right.
the PS5 upgrade. So
But I
they
think
must have really fucked something up then.
I think because it was
maybe
made
it's just Dragon Ball Fighters.
It could be because I think because it was made for PS4 and not PS5, that like the delay lag, the input lag is more prominent in the 5 when it comes to like playing locally. Because you got to think about it, there is a input lag in it already when you play locally. It's not as bad, but there is one in there. It's just PS5 probably makes it even more makes it more noticeable.
PS5 is the worst console. Then let's see here. Does Street Fighter 6 run on PS4?
No, I don't know about that.
Wasn't there a PS4 port of it? I thought there was, but
It might be, but I thought it was a PS5 exclusive. PS5 and PC,
I
my
don't know. I
bad.
could be wrong. No, it's a PS4
It's
game too.
PS4? Okay.
I mean, I guess that don't apply to everything. Then again, it is made by CapGod, so.
And I
can't
want to
expect
say
any less.
they did make a separate version for PS5.
Oh, like it. What? There's some stuff missing.
Like just to prepare for the PS5 launch. I think they were already ready for it.
Okay, I guess. Oh, you're saying as far as tournaments, PS5 is the worst. Why do they
Wow, really?
Damn. Wow.
That's a damn. That would make sense though because
why did they? If it's the worst, why do they keep using it in all the tournaments then? I mean, just build a damn PC. And use
I
it that way.
mean, if you got a tournament going that's a major tournament and you got some Sony money in there, you're gonna have to use a PS5
Well,
Right.
maybe.
for marketing.
I mean, for Evo, for a certain extent, I could see that, but Sony sold off their ownership. So,
Yeah, true.
who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, money talks with all these
Yep.
all these game tournaments.
Yep.
They can be like, here, take this. Make sure you're using our stuff.
So, question to you guys: who are you
Uh-huh.
running? Who are you running?
All right.
I'm still debating. I mean, I'll have my actual decision by the end of the week.
Really? Okay.
Well, I mean,
All right.
I got two off rip that I know I'm still gonna be using Cap.
Mhm.
And of course Blade.
Okay.
Those are two off rip that I know for a fact I will be using. You know what I'm saying? But the other two, I don't know.
Yo, thanks for the follow,
All right.
Otto.
I got my
Huh?
four.
Nah, go for it. What's your 4, Wolf?
Wolverine,
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
Magneto,
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Okay.
would be my.
That's for the release.
No.
Yeah. That's for the release.
You can play it in the
I
beta
obviously
too, though.
won't be. I'll be playing the beta. I won't be able to use Deadpool in the beta, but
True.
my 3/4 of my team will be in the beta, so
Word.
I'll get to lab with them for the 3 days.
Mhm.
Well, we only gotta wait a few weeks after that, right?
Yeah, literally. What about you, DC?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna probably do Doctor Doom,
Mm-hmm.
Goblin, and I'm still working on the other two.
Oh yeah, they did add Green Goblin
Okay, so
today.
you,
I played
So
yet. I
you-
gotta figure it out, but those are the two I really want to try out, and I'm gonna figure it out the rest after I start practicing a little bit.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, because they finally got
camera.
a training mode in this one, so
Right.
I'm super hyped for that.
yeah,
Sorry
I'm
about the
happy they
camera.
announced that too.
Yeah, me
Oh
too.
yeah, and you get a training.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, like we knew training mode was gonna be in the game, but the fact that they put it in the beta, that's what like it just
Yeah, no,
you
that's
know,
what that's what I'm talking
that's a
about. I'm glad-
huge
Yeah.
right. That's a huge big up for that.
yeah, I'm glad they actually announced that.
I'm glad they listened.
Yeah, I know, right?
Facts.
Because you saw that in a lot of replies on tweets. They're like, training mode?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Everybody asking for it. Might as well.
Because in the at least when I saw from the closed beta 2, it was like the only way you were pulling that off was with like certain situations or certain modes, but even then it wasn't like a full-fledged training mode. So,
Bro, you play character guide.
yeah, and that was like the only thing you had.
Yup. That's how I trained, was in the character guide. That shit was crazy.
Now I'll be able to see combo number and damage and all that stuff. So
Mhm. DC, you said you still debating?
his other two characters,
Yeah,
Nah, I
Dr.
got you.
Doom and Green Goblin are
And the-
definitely got my team, and then the other two I'm gonna figure out once I start
All right.
getting acquainted to the game.
All right, I got you. For the beta, I'm gonna run Wolverine, Blade,
Okay. Yep.
Magneto,
Okay.
and I'm thinking between Doctor Doom and Captain America, but I might run Captain America
Okay.
just to refresh. But that Wolverine gonna be that's point.
Yeah, no. Well, for me, Wolverine and Iron Man were non-negotiables. Those two were going to be on my team. no
That's
matter
tight.
what. So,
That's tight.
I mean, for me, that's going back from Marvel vs. Capcom. So I mean, they were always on my team. so-
Nice.
Tornado Claw.
Yeah.
I can't
mean,
wait.
It would be cool. It would be cool if they gave you a skin with the bone claws as like a throwback to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, just the two different Wolverines that they got.
Bro.
Oh yeah, they did show other cosmetics for the characters too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I wonder if you could do Bone Claw Wolverine, that would be dope. That's a
Man,
nice throwback.
I want Savage Wolverine, bro. The
Oh, yeah,
Sav-
yeah.
from the
Or
Savage
like,
look from Age of
or-
Apocalypse.
Or you could throw the little Weapon X thing on his head.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Mm.
you know which one I really love that Marvel Rivals did?
Which one?
The Ultimate Wolverine, the Winter Soldier version of Wolverine, bro. That shit
Oh.
looks sick. It looks exactly like the
Yeah,
comic book.
I have, like I said, I have said this before. I haven't played a single second of Marvel Rivals, but I will say I have seen some of the skins that they give you guys.
They
for the
killing it.
characters, and I'm like, yo, those are dope. I ain't gonna lie.
They cooking,
Yeah.
bro. They been
Yeah,
cooking.
yeah, they even got the OG Captain America.
Yeah. Golden
Yeah.
era.
Right.
I know you want to platinum the game, Wolf.
I'm saying, Wolf, you know you want to
Yeah, Marvel Rivals.
Marvel
No,
Rivals.
no, don't do that. All right.
right.
I don't chase after live service platinum. All right? 'Cause then I won't be playing shit else.
Huh.
You know what though? I'm curious. Let me just look. Right.
Let me know when you're running though.
Let me just take a gander here as to
I actually
what
just-
is required.
I actually just got back on Marvel Rivals like last night.
Like,
Oh,
look at
did
this
you?
fraud. You done played the game, you didn't platinum it.
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Let's see what is required for this. I'm just gonna look at the gold trophies because that's usually the real hard shit. Reach level 20.
Not so bad.
Win 100 matches.
Not so
Land a
bad.
3-player KO streak. This is stuff that should just naturally happen as long
Yeah.
as you're decent.
Yeah.
As Bruce Banner, land 1 KO within 3 seconds of calming down from Hulk to Banner. That's a very
That's
specific
tough.
situation.
That's tough. That's
Well,
tough.
I mean,
I'm gonna
well,
tell
I mean,
you
like
firsthand.
Well, 11.4% was able to achieve that.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you
That's only,
firsthand.
that's only on PSN profiles, though. If you go on actual PlayStation, that might be lower
I'm gonna tell you
Oh.
firsthand. That's tough.
because not everybody's on this site.
Banners are squishy.
Let's see.
Hella
As
squishy.
Squirrel Girl, land 3 KOs with a single use of unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami.
That should be easy.
That's a gold trophy for that? Okay. Not gonna lie, there in a lot of games. There's a lot of annoying trophies, and they're only bronze. I'm like, nah, that motherfucker should have at least been a silver for the bullshit you just had me do. As Thor, strike down 4 enemies with a single use of God of Thunder. I mean, a lot of this looks easy.
That's not that bad.
It looks like a lot of this
Yeah,
looks like
it's
it's
a
just
lot of easy ones. I'm
a
looking
lot
at
of this
them
looks
now.
like it's just land super moves, pretty much.
Yeah.
You gotta hit 3. You gotta do 3. Yeah, a lot of these look like you do 3 KOs with very specific super moves. That's what the majority of this list is.
Yeah, that's not that
Yeah.
bad. That's not that bad.
And they all seem to be mixed between bronze and silver. As Hawkeye partnered with the Avengers to land 10 KOs. Yeah, that's very specific.
That might be tough. Partner with the Avengers. How many Avengers you got to be on their team though?
It doesn't say, but it says you have to land 10 KOs.
That's not that bad with
Partnered the
Hawkeye.
Avengers.
That might,
Yeah, they
you
don't-
know what? That might be just a team up. That you only need one other Avenger that's on your team.
Okay. As Doctor Strange, land 1 terrain KO with the portal. As Loki,
That's a
land 1 KO
trophy.
by stabbing from behind. As Storm, assist X-Men members 10 times. Yeah, you need to have specific teams. For
That
some
means
of these.
you always play as Storm.
Yeah, that Bruce Banner one looks like it would be the toughest one. 3 seconds. That's very little
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You would have to know you fucked somebody up, and they're near death, and right as the cooldown occurs, that next hit needs to be the KO hit.
But he's like they said when you calm down a Banner though. When he calms down
what do you do as Banner?
Okay, first off, when he's calming down, you're stunned for a good 2 seconds. So he's deforming back to Banner, right? Or
Yeah,
detransforming.
I'm assuming when you're at Banner and you can move around. Oh wait, no, it says calming down. So
Yeah, you're
yeah,
calming
so
down
what
to
attack
Banner.
does Banner have?
So
when he's
Banner has a fucking gamma gun and a gamma grenade.
All right, so I'm assuming you need to get someone to the point where literally any hit would kill them,
Yeah,
and as soon as you're able to control Banner, that
Yeah.
first shot needs to be it, and that's
Yeah.
it. You cannot miss.
yeah, and you can't get hit with by the other team either before you do it because that's tough.
This platinum looks very obtainable, but I'm still gonna pass.
Hey,
All right, pass.
fraud.
He called him a frost.
Man said-
Devil's advocate over here.
Oh, you know what? I did platinum 1 Marvel live service game, and that was the Avengers. Did that twice actually. So
That's a cool platinum.
repetitive game. That was my only issue with it.
Yeah, it's
Not
very
enough new
repetitive.
shit.
Yeah,
Like they really didn't. They didn't continue support for it for too long, and it just like the extra characters didn't really add too much either.
they
So,
sold us a dream.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely did. I mean, listen, it was a dream for like the first 3 hours, and then after that it was like, wasn't I already here?
Yeah, we tried to keep it
Yeah,
going,
that was,
but
yeah, I
that was
mean,
rough.
that was a very big game to support, and for you to continuously add new levels and things to do, yeah,
Mhm.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot. But hey, they tried. What else? What else did we talk about? Oh, we talked about how God of War had to do the recasting because the dude tore his bicep, and now they got to recast Kratos.
bro, man. For
I would like to know
one,
what was happening on set that he did that.
for one, I didn't believe that guy was fit to be
Yo,
Kratos.
the jokes that went around when they showed the first image, I was like,
Yeah.
yo, no, right?
But that first image
Bro, these
was
people are
telling.
foul.
And I felt bad too after saying that too, because like keep in mind, all right, just my roommate babysits for Freya, so like when she told me about it, and she said that dude put on weight to play the part.
Yeah. We talked about that. They said he put on 40 pounds of muscle. I was
Yeah,
like, damn.
that's a lot. But
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
if you gotta put on that much weight to do it, and then just to throw your arm out, because literally tearing your bicep is throwing your arm out. It's like you lifted something without your knees on your back, and you tore something in your back. Like, bro, that means you were not fit for that role.
yeah, it's you can put on muscle, but if you're not used to using that newfound muscle,
Right.
shit is gonna go wrong.
Bro, and I'm not
Yeah,
trying
but
to be.
how old the dude was though? Like
He not that old. He not that
Is he?
old.
What's his name? Ryan Hurst, right? He
He-
is. Oh, he's 50.
Oh, never
Oh.
mind. Never mind. He's old.
That's why
Don't
I asked
listen to
that
me.
question. That's
Never
exactly why I
mind.
asked that question.
And
Exactly.
then, damn, that just even further confirms
So
that he wasn't
adding
fit.
on 40 pounds of muscle from 49 to 50.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
nah.
It's a disaster waiting to happen.
You rushing that along. Way
Yeah,
too fast.
exactly.
That's exactly why I asked that question.
And like,
Nah,
it's
you're not doing that.
and like I think I got some flack for that, for saying that, like, because I said that in somebody's chat, was like, yo, that just means he wasn't fit for that role. And it's like, you can't really say that because you don't know what he went through. It's like, yeah, you can say I don't know what he went through, but you know that he
Yo.
put on weight for it.
Biggest example, The Rock.
Right.
That motherfucker was bulked the fuck up in his 40s.
Right.
Now that he's in his 50s, look at him. He's
Right.
now slimming down. Because
Right.
He
Yeah.
cannot maintain that bulk. He can't.
Exactly. It's
Yeah, he had to tone that shit down.
bro.
That shit is not good for your body at that point. And if you keep doing that, bro, you're gonna start like the amount of food that you have to eat to maintain that muscle mass.
The amount of food
is
that The Rock
unhealthy
was
for
eating.
you at the age of 50.
Right. Did you see Rock's meals that he be eating? That he was
Oh
eating?
yeah, the shit he used to eat was insane.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, I'd be
That dude was a
throwing
freaking
up trying
maniac.
to eat all that shit.
For real. It's eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner for breakfast.
What?
Motherfucker had
Yeah.
He had 4 pies of pizza on the counter. Talking about my cheat meal. I'm like, the fuck.
That nigga had breakfast, lunch, and dinner for breakfast, and then he run it back to lunch and dinner. Like, nigga.
That shit ain't make no damn sense.
Always in the gym
Alright,
too.
Yeah. That's the other thing. But right as you joined, we were talking about Dicko.
I hate that they gave it that title, man. I hate that they gave it.
That's crazy.
Bro, I hate they gave it that title because you know why? DCKO is a
talking about told you.
bro. DCKO was a dope ass comic right now. Like it's old. I think they're done with it, but DCKO was a dope fucking comic. But the fact that they gave it to this goddamn mobile game, like, get the fuck out of here, yo.
First of all, I didn't know about that nickname until DC told me about it.
Bro, man.
And I was like, oh shit, they really called it Dicko? Yo, that's wild.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's a shame. We ain't getting Injustice no time soon.
I gave up.
Yeah. Next thing I'm gonna get into is the physical media fight update. This last week has not been good for the physical media fighters because the GameStop CEO came out and they asked him, you know, what's your thoughts on PlayStation ending physical media? He was like, doesn't affect us. Actually, our biggest part of our business right now is Pokemon cards and collectibles. So them ending physical media, we don't care. I was like, ooh. I was like, that is not what you want to hear right now when you're trying to fight this battle to keep physical games alive. I was like, ugh. That was a gut punch
Bro.
right there.
They already lost when they started protesting, man. Like, there's nothing that they can do about it, man. It is what it is.
But hold on. But wait.
There's more.
There's
more. Shout out to Persona.
So you know what Game is in the UK, right? It's like their version of GameStop, I guess you could
Yeah.
say. They're pretty much on the verge of being done. Talk about bankruptcy, store closures. I'm like, ooh, another one. I'm like, shit.
This looks like
These dudes, they can't win, man.
damn, bro.
Like
My bad.
They said at one point this was, you know, their bread and butter. But yeah, people have transitioned to buying digital. But wait, I'm still not done.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Matt Piscatella comes out and he says, because Kotaku put out an article saying new Wolverine trailer flooded with 10,000 comments about discs. And then Matt Piscatella comes out and says 2 PlayStation video games sold more than 10,000 physical units in the US during the week of July 11th. Only 7 have sold more than 100,000 physical units year to date.
I'm sorry, but
Wow.
And
that was needed.
he said commenting is cool, use your voice and all that, but commenting is cheap. And Colin Moriarty went out and put something out too, and people were jumping in his comments. He says this is an astonishing statistic. Me calling the physical user base on PS5 is vanishingly small may actually be underselling it.
Mm.
He says, I'm wishing my physical brethren the very best in their fight, but it ain't looking good.
Not at all. Not at all. And you know what's crazy? Fucking this shit looks like Blockbuster Videos.
Ish. Man.
This shit look exactly like what happened to Blockbuster Videos, man.
Well, the good thing for GameStop is they've kind of diversified, like they said, into Pokemon cards, and then they're doing the little PSA grading stuff in there. I know they do the Funko Pops.
Yep.
And then, of course, they're always going to be doing, hardware, selling that. And then PlayStation's still going to do, I guess, digital
Console
codes
releases. Yeah, digital
for
codes.
storefronts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll be able to do that at least. They just won't be getting the disc in circulation. And if those numbers are true, the disc ain't in circulation anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just going to get a bunch of plastic cards that show up at the store, and it's up to GameStop and whoever sells these cards if they want to put them on sale.
Yep. Damn, man.
It is what it is. It's much cheaper to print those cards than it is for all these physical game cases and the discs. I mean,
Damn, boys. You guys done got yourselves in a whole nother heap of trouble. First you were protesting, talking about no disc, no buy. Then Call of Duty came out. And you posted your
folded immediately.
Call of Duty receipts. Holy shit. What
And for Call of Duty to have 5 million players on Black Ops 2 in the US.
Oh.
That was
US.
Shit, it was damn near 6 million. I think it was like 5.8.
My
Yeah.
G. That's wild.
When I saw that number, and mind you, this is a digital only game. There is no physical version of this.
So if this was Spades, you boys were niggas in the first hand, man. Goddamn. I hate to be y'all Spades partner, bro.
It is not looking good for you guys. And listen, everyone's like, why hasn't PlayStation addressed this yet? Because they're not going to.
They did address it. They delayed the fight stick.
Now you're gonna have people who ordered that shit, like the casuals that went ahead and ordered it because it's a PlayStation product and it looks cool, and they're gonna get washed during this demo, this beta, and they're gonna play the real game and still get washed, and then they're gonna question, is that Flex Strike really going to help me? Nah, let me cancel this order because I listen. That it's really wild how they canceled that shit. Well, not canceled. I'm sorry. They delayed it this close to the game's release.
I know.
People were buying this Flex Strike just for ToeCon in most cases.
Yep.
And now it's like that was a lot of money you're asking for this arcade stick, and now you're delaying it. And
how much is the ticket? Wait. How much is that ticket again?
I think
it was like
2 something.
Yeah, like almost $300.
Here, let me pull up.
You have to look it up if you don't.
This thing. Oh, you can't even. Can you even buy it right now, even though it's delayed?
I don't think so. I think it's delayed.
Oh, no, can you not buy it? Oh no, it's $199. Okay.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It's $199, and they're the thing I kept telling people too is I was like, don't get all happy because it's wireless. You better plug that bitch up.
Right.
because and they're like, why? It's using PlayStation Link. I don't give a shit. I don't care what wireless technology you have. It is never going to beat a wired connection.
That input delay.
And for fighting games and for online competition too, specifically,
Mm-hmm.
them little milliseconds of input that you're gonna be missing because of the wireless, it's gonna
Mhm.
get your ass kicked in some cases.
Yeah,
so
that-
you don't want that. And then you're gonna be sitting here blaming the controller, and I'm gonna be like, well, part of it is you. Maybe it's mostly you, but part of that is gonna be because of that little latency that you're getting from it. So always go wired when it comes to fighting games and arcade sticks. The fact that they even put wireless in this thing is just a gimmick to me at this point.
Yeah.
It should not even be a thing if I'm being honest. Like when I got my Vitrix fight pad controller like years ago, it had a wireless option. And I was like, no, thank you. That dongle is still in the damn box that it came in. I never used that shit. So I was like, nah, this is disrespectful. Sorry.
Yeah,
Well, I feel like if I want to play wirelessly with the fight stick, I should be able to.
that
You know
input
what,
delay is
DC?
gonna be
You
crazy
could.
though.
You can get fucked up too in the process.
That input delay is gonna be crazy, DC. Just think about it. There always is an input delay online, and now you're adding wireless controllers to the mix.
Well, if I want to deal with input delay, then let me deal with it.
All right, you got it.
Okay.
Okay,
Be my guest, man.
don't get mad though.
How come I'm not blocking?
Don't get mad at the game now. It ain't the game's
Yeah,
fault.
because that's gonna be everyone's first response. I
Mhm.
bought this expensive fight stick. I'm using it wirelessly, and I'm still getting my ass kicked. And I'll be like, well,
Maybe you should
there's
plug
a
it up.
couple reasons why that's happening, but
Maybe you should plug it up.
Probably just your jank connection versus input lag, for being honest.
No,
Like this little cop out.
no.
These would be people on solid connections too, but
Dude, if people,
Allegedly.
bro, DC, people play on fucking big screen TVs.
Yep.
There's an
Well,
imp, that's an
the
input
problem with
delay.
playing on big screen TVs is because they don't turn on the game mode. That's the first problem. I can guarantee
Yeah.
most players
Yeah.
don't do that shit, and you already got input lag. And they probably had that stupid soap opera effect turned on, which introduces even more input lag. Then you gotta throw a wireless fight stick on top of it.
Hey man, you do you.
you might as well give up at that point.
You know what? You do you, bro. Do you, bro. You have fun.
Listen, it's amazing how many people I go to help with things, set up stuff for, and then I'm sitting there like testing out the stuff. I'm like, you don't find this a little annoying? I'm like, I'm turning left, and it happens like half a second later. Oh, I got used to it. I'm like, what? I go to TV settings and look. It's got a game mode, not even turned on, and then I turn it on, and it's like I just changed their life. and they're like, oh my god, it's so responsive now. And they're like, but why doesn't it look as smooth? And then I go to the settings from before, and the stupid I guess it's called a different effect on certain TVs, but like the smooth motion or whatever
Yeah.
is
Dynamic
turned up,
mode or
and I'm
some
like,
shit.
that's your problem right
That
there.
TV post processing BS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna introduce some serious input lag. And they're like, well, it's not so smooth now. And I'm like, all right. You want to keep playing like this? Go ahead. But there's a reason why. I'm like, that's really only supposed to be used for like movies and stuff. And even then, it still looks stupid. But yeah, a lot of fighters don't realize like they get gimped with stuff like that with their TVs. Which is why they use monitors at fighting game tournaments, because there's nothing to adjust. Plug and play.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, that's the update on the physical media fight.
The butcher's ball.
Listen,
The butcher's ball.
I'm here. I'm just gonna tell you guys now. It's going to get bad and then worse. You guys leaving all these thousands of comments under PlayStation's post, they're just sitting there laughing at you at this point. Because as soon as you guys made a real big fuss in the beginning, I will give you that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when Call of Duty came out and they saw how many people bought this shit, they were like,
Right.
They did the Uncle Phil thing when they looked at him. We?
Don't
They just
forget,
walked away and laughed at your ass. We.
and don't forget GTA.
Because you notice most of them posts, they say we don't want this.
Right. Who's this we?
It's like clearly a lot of you did.
And don't forget GTA 6 comes out this year.
Listen, man, if people want to stand on business with physical media, don't buy GTA 6. Plain and simple. But most of you are not gonna do that.
Yup. That FOMO
No.
gonna kick in hard.
Man, listen, when the first gameplay trailer drops, or just a new trailer in general,
Mm-hmm.
when they finally give us something, and Rockstar, not for nothing, y'all on some bullshit. It is July 20th, and we still have not seen anything new. So y'all bugging for that one.
It gave you thumbnails.
Yeah. I mean, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong, but I need to see it in motion. Right? I need to see what that PS5 Pro version's looking like.
Yeah.
But when that comes out, the people who sit here and said, "No, I'm not buying a digital copy of Grand Theft Auto," you gonna see the screenshot. Well, guys, PlayStation forced my hand. No, it was never PlayStation. Rockstar made this decision. Y'all just want to, dude. Under every post, oh, PlayStation's doing all digital, blah blah blah. Well, at the end of the day, the publisher chooses as of right now where it's going to. This shit ain't happening until 2028. So again, y'all blaming this on PlayStation. As of right now, every publisher still has a decision if they want to do digital or physical as of this moment. So people spreading lies all over the place. What else do we have going on? Alpha Dog Games, they've made Mighty Doom and Fallout 76. They're once again an independent studio. So looks like they were let off the leash. They broke away from Microsoft, so not for nothing.
Good for them.
That's one thing I will commend Microsoft for. They didn't just outright shut these studios down and put people out of a job. They gave some of them an option. They're like, "Yo, you can go independent again. You don't have to close down your studio." So at least they're doing that, I will say. But yeah, good for them. Hopefully they can find funding for any projects they're currently working on or something that they're planning to work on. So, but yeah, shout out to them. One of the big Xbox stories coming out is the internal management is telling people, and Jason Schreier is reporting this, and I say this because he's usually not wrong. Um, they're saying internally they're saying that Game Pass is devaluing the games, and oh my God, I can't believe people are acting so shocked about this, and us who don't have any connections to Microsoft whatsoever, just looking from the outside, we were already saying, yeah, doesn't that kind of devalue the games? We've been saying this for years. And now you're hearing that internally, that's how some of these studios' management is feeling about it. And I'm like, wow, it took you all this time to see that? Crazy to me.
That is crazy. I mean, it's difficult because from a consumer standpoint, Game Pass is a great deal for that
Oh, yeah.
exact reason. And people would love to shout from the rooftops, it's an amazing deal, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But when it's time to discuss, well, why is it an amazing deal? The economics don't work out. They don't want to have that conversation.
Yep. Listen, I cannot sit here and fault somebody for subscribing to Game Pass and playing a bunch of games for that low price. Listen, the option was given to them, and they're taking it and running with it. What do you want them to do? You literally have given this to them, and you haven't exactly conditioned your players to purchase games. So yes, games do. The first party day and date games specifically lose their value because the price that they're worth to buy most people are not buying them. So therefore, the value of that game has gone downhill. And let's be honest, the quality of these games not exactly at the highest. Otherwise, they'd be being bought. So and they're not. You have some high quality games, and guess what? They sold on PlayStation. Forza Horizon 5 specifically, and that was years after it was released. No one really sat here and thought that it was going to sell 5 million copies on PlayStation, and it did. So, not all of the games are quality. That's the problem. If you were to end Game Pass tomorrow and you keep with the games that you have coming out, those are not going to be hitting top 10 sellers year after year. Those are not going to be system sellers year after year. Like, it, at some point, I do believe Game Pass is going to change. And a lot of consumers are not going to like it. And then you're going to see all these people start boycotting it, canceling their Game Pass, blah, blah, blah. And then most of them are going to sit there and realize, holy shit, I don't own any of these games. That library is going to be looking mighty empty for a lot of people once that shit runs out and cancels. So, I don't know. Something's going to have to change. What did Asha say? 100 days of this reset, right?
Yep.
100 day, and then the 100-day reset. I feel bad for all those employees. You know, they announced 3,200 cuts, but only 1,600 were immediate. The next 1,600 are going to happen over the course of the year. So at any point, you know, you could be getting that tap on your shoulder, or you just try to log in one day and your email just don't work.
Oh, man.
That sucks.
Dang, today's the day.
It's
Yeah.
biblical over there, man. The
That is
Alpha
so-
and Omega.
The Alpha and the Omega. Yeah.
This
I-
stuff, I feel like they're really in a really tough spot, especially because they still can't decide if they're a platform or a publisher. Like I saw they had some more interviews come out over the weekend, and Matt Booty's basically
Yo.
telling them don't focus too much on, you know, all these games that are coming that are single player being exclusive. You know, because all their favorite influencers are like, oh, you know, all the games are going to go exclusive again. But Xbox doesn't have the platform base to where they can keep dropping these multiple multi-million-dollar franchises
Right.
and also sell them and recoup that money by
Right.
having those games exclusive, especially with a hardware shortage
Yep.
when people already aren't trying to get Xbox. So
Listen, Gears. Listen, you Xbox fans, y'all better go out and buy Gears and not play it on Game Pass if you don't want to see it on PlayStation. Because I know a lot of y'all just would love to keep that game away from PlayStation. This is your time to shine. If you don't buy this game, remember, the PS5 version is just sitting on a hard drive.
and
The
their
cloud
words
is waiting.
literally were, as the business gets healthy, we'll do more exclusives. If the business ain't healthy, y'all ain't getting no more exclusives. So
The cloud is waiting.
better show them y'all buy games.
Yeah. But I still think that split of their business is crazy. 80% console, 20% the other platforms. I think that's how the split was. I'm assuming those that other platforms is PS5 and PC, unless they're gonna loop PS5 in with console. But I don't think they would do that for their own metrics. So
Yeah.
that 80% would mean just Xbox. So that means the games ain't really doing all that crazy on PC either. So, and people keep thinking that Asha's gonna start making moves because people want to see her make these moves. Look at what she's done so far. All the stuff that she's gotten rid of. She can do that and sleep at night because she did not build Xbox. She did not have any involvement of making all the hit franchises that Xbox is known for. So for her to cut things, it's easy for her. I mean, yeah, people are losing their jobs, but when it comes to making business decisions and wanting the business to be healthy,
She has
she's
no
not going to
attachments.
think twice about it.
She has no
Yeah,
attachments.
that's why they've been running all this positive PR. I mean, you see how many Xboxes they gave away their favorite influencers, and all the
Yo.
positive press they've been doing literally weekly. I mean, it's It's pretty
But
incredible, the consistency of their weekly statements.
that, first of all, that is crazy for you to give away these Xboxes to people that went to the event and then close down stuff the following week.
I wish I went to the
Yeah, I
event.
mean, their
And
whole show is basically smoke and mirrors, essentially.
I wish I
yeah,
went to the
and
event.
and then it's just negative news after negative news after negative
Yeah.
news. Oh, here's Doom DLC, but let's let go of the studio who worked on it the next day, and
Yeah.
more negative news. And I'm like, holy shit!
It's
And you have people online who are getting upset about this. They're like, it's nothing but bad Xbox news. Why is everyone talking about this? Well, it's because they keep coming out with some new shit every 2 to 3 days. I mean,
yeah.
what do you think is gonna happen? And they're like, what about PlayStation? PlayStation is not putting out bad news every single week.
Yeah, it's like every other week.
Like this is horrible right now. Like if I was an
Yeah.
Xbox fan, yeah, I'd feel some type of way. But listen, for those that are talking about what's happening in the gaming industry, including us, I mean, yeah, it's a big talking point because it's like, when is this shit gonna stop?
And she kind of lied, Asha,
About what?
when she said that. Like, what did she say in the beginning when she was first like starting everything? She was like, or kicking things off. She was like, "Don't worry, there's not gonna be no major changes. There's not gonna be no um, major layoffs, shit like that, going on when it comes to restructuring." And then about a week later, the layoffs got announced.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Are you sure about that? Because I remember all their press was saying, "No, we're going to have to do a reset, and it's going to be painful." I don't recall them saying we're not going to do layoffs.
Yeah,
I don't
know about
remember
the
exactly
layoffs
what she
thing.
said literally, but it
I don't
essentially
think
she kind of lied to.
I mean, that's
to
I mean that's par
community.
for the course for them. They love to double speak.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest things with them. They say something, and then 3 of them are doing like 3 separate interviews, and the message is not the same between the 3 of them. It's
Right.
like, wait, who are we listening to here? Because, and listen, I'm not sitting here saying he should lose his job, but of all the things that have happened over the years, how is Matt Booty still there? It is wild to me that he's still there.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like been doing his own thing when it comes to these interviews. Like he'll be saying shit opposite of what the people above him are saying, and it's like, bro, which one is it? Because now I'm really confused. And you know what's crazy out of all this? Because remember, Satya was speaking on Xbox when Phil was there a couple of times. Well, actually a bunch of times. And ever since Asha took the reins, that man has been silent on Xbox. And that tells me that she probably laid out a plan of what's going to happen and what they're going to cut and what they're going to do and what this is probably going to do to try to help them financially. And then he's like, you know what? If this is what you're going to do and you have no problem doing it, I'll step aside and let you do what you got to do. Because that man been quiet. So, listen,
Yeah.
if I was working at Xbox right now, I'd be looking to work elsewhere because you don't know
Yeah.
what tomorrow's going to look like for you. And that sucks.
Yeah, for real. Especially when you're going to a job every fucking day, not knowing what's about to happen. That shit
Yep.
sucks.
I should
Couple
announce
thing.
their little digital thing by now, but
A
whoever
lot of
is thinking about
people
that.
a lot of people are saying, why aren't they saying anything right now, and why isn't PlayStation saying anything right now as far as the future and ownership and all that? Listen, they announced their plans. That don't mean the back end, the infrastructure and all that is ready to take on everything. So
Yeah.
if PlayStation is going to introduce plans to do things as far as like new game sharing, double down on what ownership means and all those other improvements that we want, they're probably not going to say anything until the back end is ready to support all that or very close to. Same thing how their game releases are. Most game releases, they don't say anything until the game is almost ready, with a few exceptions. Fucking Intergalactic, God knows when we're getting that game.
Oh
But
my God! Don't please don't talk about
they,
that game.
but I feel like with I feel like with Naughty Dog not putting anything out this generation that's new,
Mm,
they had to do
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, it's
They
crazy.
had to do something. So
that shit's heartbreaking.
yeah, I know. I mean, I feel like their hand was forced. Like, I feel like Sony came to them like, "Yo, put a trailer together because y'all haven't shown shit this entire generation, and we need to show something because people are starting to question if y'all are doing anything at this point." So, yeah, they probably went to them and told them to throw a trailer together. We don't care how far along the development is, and yeah, and we still haven't heard a word of it this entire year yet. So,
I got a
who
question.
knows?
I got a
They're
question.
working on a live service game.
I got a question. With all these cuts going on, do you think we'll ever see a time, and this is hypothetical, do you think we'll ever see a time where Sony will just, or Naughty Dog will no longer be, I guess you can say, obligated to Sony?
Well, Sony owns them, so
I'm just saying,
um,
hypothetically.
Sony would have to spin them off, let them go, let them be independent. Um, but I think Sony has put way too much money into that studio to let them go independent.
Yeah, they
So
invested way too much.
yeah, so I think they would just flat out close them if it's starting to really financially keep.
I
them
would
open.
hate to see that happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Trust me, you, me, a lot of people would.
That would be fucking
But
destructive.
however, if the stories are true about their big ambitions for that Last of Us live service game, and it got to the point where they realized it was just going to be too big to support, bro. There's no way you realize that at the very last second. You had to have known your resources were not going to cut it.
Yeah.
And I feel like Naughty Dog might have been bullshitting Sony along the way.
Think
I
so?
feel like almost all the Sony studios kind of got afflicted by that, where a lot of them didn't understand live service, or I guess what kind of team it requires to maintain it. Because they did, was it factions before, and back then faction was just a mode, like it wasn't really.
Yeah,
thought
it
of-
was just a PvP mode back then.
So then, I
Um,
think when Bungie came in, and Bungie was probably like, okay, how are you guys gonna, keep this content cycle going? Like, what kind of skins are you
Yeah.
guys gonna do? Are you guys gonna do new maps? Because in this live service era, if you want to keep up, you gotta, constantly drop content. You gotta constantly support the game. There's gonna be bug fixes. You gotta have servers now. Because what if you have millions of people playing your game now? You didn't have to do that before because you only had a single player game. Now you might have to spin up more servers. Now you might need to have contractors for support staff. Now you got to come up with pay content. And maybe they thought about some of it, but then eventually it's like, oh shit, if we do this, that means
so
we'll probably have
Sony not going to give us that funding.
we're gonna have to keep this many people. I mean, they will give that funding because that's what Sony was looking for at the time. They wanted their like $1 trillion
No,
thing.
but their thing was they said it was too ambitious. So in my mind,
Yeah, because
they
why the
were
fuck
trying
are
to
you
do.
trying to put a full fucking campaign in a live service game? What are we doing?
Yeah, honestly, you should have just improved what you did with the first factions, and that's
Exactly.
it.
It's supposed to be the mode,
Everyone would
not
have been
the full
fine with
game.
that. That's what, and honestly, that's all we were expecting. We were expecting a much graphically enhanced version of factions with some new game modes, some new gameplay mechanics, and that was it. I was not expecting this to turn into a fucking story
Yeah,
with
where
all
they're
this
over here
other
making
shit.
cutscenes and shit like that, and then that's when they realized. I guess they wanted to have like a fucking living world and shit with it,
My
like doing
guess
cutscenes,
was
motion capture, and
I think they were trying to turn it into like an open semi world, or like a semi open world game, and then that's when they realized, oh shit, we can't do this.
and then not only that, they probably wanted to do everything in Naughty Dog quality, and we know live service games aren't always Naughty
Yeah,
Dog
no,
quality. You got to cut
yeah, no,
corners sometimes.
you definitely take a quality dip when you go to the multiplayer live service portion of it. So But that's the thing. Maybe they were trying to retain that quality, and that's when they realized, oh shit, this ain't
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
work.
Like if we want to maintain that quality, this is how many support staff we'd have to have. And this is
Yeah.
literally what we'd have to do forever because there'd literally be no end to this game. Like, how do we shut this off?
The same thing with Call of Duty. Campaign looks phenomenal. The game does not look like that in multiplayer. It does not.
No.
You can definitely see that quality drop. I mean, who knows? Maybe that might be different for the Modern Warfare 4 now that it's only on next gen, but I highly doubt it. Um, but yeah, too much money spent into that, and my thing is, I feel like they put everything into that game, and then when they shut it down, it was like, oh shit, we don't really have another game that we were really going ham on, you know? And there was really nothing to show. So if Intergalactic doesn't do good, listen, I'll say it. Naughty Dog may be in trouble if Intergalactic does not do well.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Oh yeah. Well, let's hope that's not the case.
Well,
For
then,
real.
No. I really hope
divide
I really
themselves.
hope the game does well. Because damn, that would be a sad moment.
That'd be dark times.
Yeah. Two things I'll touch on, and then I'll hit the final topic. Something new I'm going to try to do every now and then. Steam hit their first half revenue record of 11.1 billion, which is a lot. And just to remind everybody, the PlayStation Store summer sale is now live. There's a lot of games you were looking to get into. Now is the time to buy them because they are on sale. I believe even Ghost of Yotei is on sale. So,
Oh shit.
yeah, get these games while you can if you haven't gotten to them. The last thing I'm gonna do here is something I'm gonna start doing. I don't want to say I'm gonna do it every week, but the retro callback. So for this episode, I want to talk about best fighting games of the 90s.
Mm.
And listen, I got a whole I got a whole list right here. This list is pretty nuts, but
I'm interested to see what you got in your list. I'm interested.
so in the 90s list. So we going from 90 to 99. Oof.
Yeah, buddy.
Pit Fighter. Hey, anybody remember that?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That what? Yeah. This was on Genesis, Super Nintendo. Yeah, they even had a Game Boy version of it. Yeah, that was a lot. That was like the big fighting game out of 90, 91. Street Fighter 2, of course. And Fatal Fury, King of Fighters. And then 92. You guys remember Art of Fighting?
Yep.
Yeah, that was on Super Nintendo, Genesis, PC, Neo Geo, and of course the arcade. Oh yeah, I forgot they did do Best of the Best. Yeah, there was a game for that.
After the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was from the movie. Yeah, Best of the Best
Oh,
Championship
shit.
or Karate. Fatal Fury 2, Mortal Kombat, of course, and Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. But then they also in the same year dropped Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. That's when
The World
that's when you could
Warriors.
turn the game speed up like a lot, and the game got like insanely fast.
I did not like that shit.
I remember that on Genesis. I was like, damn. I'm like, this is a little too crazy. Like
I was
it got to
playing
the
the
point
fuck
where
out of
like the inputs had to be crazy fast for that.
Yeah, I was playing the fuck out of that one. That was a fun time.
I used to fuck up my thumb on a Genesis controller trying
That
to
shit
do
was too
fucking-
goddamn fast for me. I was like, man, fuck this.
trying to do a Soryuken on the Genesis controller.
Oh, no.
Little D-pad corners were a little sharp. I was like, damn.
Mm-mm.
And then in '93, Clay Fighter.
I remember that.
I remember this.
Late Friday
Fucking,
night, I
the
remember that shit.
The snowman was in it.
Clay fighter looking ass nigga.
They had the Bruce Lee story game, Dragon. They
Dragon.
had that.
Yeah,
Oh, one of my
That was,
favorites
that
on
was,
Genesis.
that was a good ass movie, by the way.
it was.
Oh yeah, it was.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it was.
I know bastard. I'm Bruce Lee.
One of my favorite games on Genesis, Eternal Champions.
That was a fun one.
That was, that was that was a game where I discovered that it had fatalities by accident. I didn't even know that was part of the game.
Oh damn.
And then I remember going to a Quick Check, looking for a GamePro magazine to look at how to do these damn things.
Yeah, they were all in the Game Pros.
Yeah, and they were like stage fatalities pretty much.
Mhm.
And then if you, then they came out with the 32X version later on, and that one had crazier fatalities. Just because of the 32X was like it was more powerful than the Genesis. And
Right.
it could run animations better, so they actually did better fatality versions in that one, where the animations like were nice and smooth, and they were like, oh, we got all these extra frames to work with. Cool. Now we're gonna do all this now. So, what else came out? Oh, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fighting game that came out back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty
game
fun.
on Game Gear, and I only just realized recently there's actually a console version of that game.
Oh yeah, there is. You could fight power like you could do regular Rangers against the enemies, and you could do the Zords.
Yes, I
Against
didn't
the-
know there was a console version of that game until like last week. I was like, oh wow, the whole time I've only ever played the game.
Yeah, I had to go to a friend's house to play that, and we would trade because I had. It, I'm pretty sure we didn't have these games as they came out. This was probably later on, but I had the beat 'em up game, and he had the fighting
Yeah.
game, and we would trade sometimes and like
Bro.
lend each other the other game. To switch
Bro,
off.
my best friend had the beat 'em up game, and he got a cabinet right next to his right next to his Super Nintendo. He had all the 4-letter codes of
Oh.
yeah, he had he had them on sticky notes. I'm like, bro, this guy.
That's-
He was
that's how you had to
prepared.
do it,
I mean,
though, man.
seriously.
It was- No, yeah, I remember games where, especially the Mega Man games, when they gave you the passcode for the level. Like, hell yeah, I wrote them shits
bro,
down.
For real.
What else?
GamePro
Mortal
had
Kombat
the
2 released that year.
My bad. Go
What
ahead.
up? What happened, DC?
No, I was gonna say this is Bass. I was gonna say GamePro had the map layouts for every Mega Man stage.
Oh yeah, they did. It showed you where all the traps were,
Yeah.
where the enemies were waiting for you. Yeah, I remember that.
I thought MK1 dropped in '93.
No.
One dropped in
92?
92. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
MK2 dropped in 93, and then Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, I was about to say you about to be missing one.
Yeah.
Actually, you missing
Yeah,
missing another one. What year are you in?
I'm in in 93.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
the Samurai Showdown, the Street Fighter 2, the new challengers.
Mm-hmm.
TMNT tournament.
Yo,
fighters.
there he
I
goes.
was,
Yeah,
I was
there it is.
hyped to play that game back
There
in
he
the day. I was like,
goes.
what? I was like a Ninja Turtles fighting.
Yeah,
game.
that was a fun time. That was a really fun time.
But then when you face the CPU, you were like, what the fuck is this? I
I
can't
mean,
win. What the
That's,
f-?
that's
Yeah,
how you
the
learn.
CPU is so
Mhm.
cheap.
It
in
was
Tournament Fighters.
with every character too.
I was like, you know what? Let me get my friends over here. This some bullshit. I ain't fighting the damn CPU.
That's how you learn, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looking at this list to see if there's anything else worth mentioning. Joy Mech Fight. No. Oh, that was a Famicom. Yeah, I definitely played that.
Shit, they had April O'Neil fighting in that damn game.
Yeah, they did.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's really it for 93. 94. Brutal Paws of Fury. I remember that. Shit. They came out with the Clay Fighter Tournament Edition. You
Yeah,
trying to rip off Street Fighter.
they had a run.
Cosmic Carnage.
That was a good one.
This was a 32X game.
Hmm.
Listen, I didn't know many people with a 32X. That's for sure.
Yeah, there was very few people that had that.
I
It
got
didn't
mine
last
from
that long
garage
though.
sale.
It didn't even last that long.
Nah, because it was crazy expensive,
Yep.
and there were barely any games for it. I got
Yep.
mine through a garage sale, and the person gave us 3 games with it. And I remember I had the enhanced version of Mortal Kombat 2 for that.
Uh huh.
it looks so nice on the TVs back then because like you had that extra detail because the 32X. But
Hmm.
yeah, there was really like the game support was really not there
Yeah. Well, I mean, they really,
back in the day.
it definitely didn't last that long. It had a really short lifespan.
Yeah, yeah. And then you had Eternal Champions Challenge from the Dark Side. That was like almost a sequel that came out on Sega CD. I did play that one.
Okay.
Mm.
And then there's two Dragon Ball Z fighting games that I only played on an emulator back then because we just didn't get US releases of these games.
That was the only way we was able to play them.
Yep, because listen, eBay was not a thing
Yeah, it
at this
wasn't.
time.
It
So,
wasn't.
and you'd be lucky if you knew someone who can get it off imports.
We had a
There's
store.
Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 3.
I remember that one.
And then there was Dragon Ball Z Uyu Retsuden. That's the Genesis one. I remember
Yeah,
playing the
Uyu
Genesis
Retsuden.
one because that had Perfect Cell in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, man, if we had those back in the day, like in the States, like if there was actually a US release,
Mm.
listen,
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
all over those games.
Yeah, we
You
had
and
a
everybody else.
what is it called? We had one of those stores that had all the manga and the trading cards and the models, and they also sold the consoles and video games like the Super Famicons, the Genesis. They sold all the Japanese brand fucking consoles and all their games. Let's put it that way, and that's how I was able to get it. Cause I had a modded console at the time.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw the Super Famicom. I forgot. It was some other kid's house that we went to. He had a birthday party,
Mm.
and I remember it was in the living room. I was like, "What the hell is that?" And that's when I got introduced to the other side of consoles that we just didn't know about at the time. And he was like, "Oh yeah," he was like, "There's certain games we just don't get here in the U.S." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, my brother, he had a computer. He had an emulator with basically every Super Nintendo game ever on it. So I was on emulators early playing games, and I always wanted to try to learn the Dragon Ball Z game, but there's like no translation. I couldn't figure out how to play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did have an English translation for some of them, and there was this one Dragon Ball Z RPG that I played, and I thought it was so dope, but no one translated the last quarter of the game. So like midway, you'd be going through the story mode, and the translation would just turn from English to Japanese, and I was like, what the fuck's happening right now? And I remember these forums I used to be in online. But do you guys remember GeoCities from back in the day? It
Yeah.
was like a Yahoo forum thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I used to be in those all the time, and people would be like, yo, what are we going to get the finished translation for the game? So I was like, oh, so I'm not crazy. The game wasn't fully translated, and I don't think they ever finished it. So it's crazy how that happened back in the day. What else do we have from 94? Oh, Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was Killer Instinct.
OG. Classic.
That was a classic. That was good times.
And
I still play
there
that shit
was-
on my Switch too.
there was a Game Boy version of this game?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, man. That must have been rough.
They also had
How
King
the
of
heck you
Fighters.
combo breakers on that shit?
Combo breaker. They also had King of Fighters in '94. I want to say.
Yeah, King of Fighters 94. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition. This was only on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
So this was like a different fighting game that was only on Super Nintendo. Genesis didn't even get this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait. In '93, you forgot Virtua Fighters.
Virtual Fighter?
Yeah. The first one.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yeah. I scrolled right past that. Yeah. Virtual Fighter. Yeah. Arcade, then the Saturn. Then, yeah. This was on the 32.
Yep, it
didn't
was.
look nowhere near as good as the Saturn version.
But it played.
Still.
it
but yeah, it
But it
played.
played, my nigga.
And then Mortal Kombat 2 was again released in '94, but this was for like the 32X for the PC, and I think what else got Mortal Kombat 2 back then? I think maybe the Saturn got it.
Didn't Super Nintendo get it too?
Super Nintendo.
No,
did
no,
get it.
that was the year before.
Okay.
93
Oh,
is
okay,
when
so
the
93
initial
got it.
version came out, and then 94
Okay.
you had like the enhanced versions of Mortal Kombat 2 that came out.
Gotcha.
And then Primal Rage. I remember.
Oh, that was a fun one.
This. Yeah. That was I remember seeing it in magazines first before it came out. Yeah, I remember. Of course, my parents didn't really understand some of the games I was playing back then. They didn't know how violent Mortal Kombat 2 was. I kept that a secret. And Mortal Kombat 1, forget about it. There would be times when I know they nearby, I would reset the game because on Genesis you had the blood code.
Yeah, I remember that.
I would just reset the game and just play it as normal, and they would never see the blood. And I knew they weren't around. I reset. Put the blood code in. You hear Scorpion go, "Get over here!" And then the text would
Yup.
turn red.
ABACABB.
My mom did
Yep,
not
there
pay
you go.
attention. My mom did not pay attention. She was just like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
I thought you had to do it on the collection, but it's already added into it if you
Yeah.
play
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, they already added that in. That would have been cool though if they did that for like nostalgia.
Right, right, because I dead ass tried to do it, but I was like, oh shit. But then once I started fighting, I was like, oh shit, it's already in there, so I ain't got to worry about putting it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Primal Rage. That was the one game like, we go to Toys R Us, and my parents just saw the cover. They were like, "You ain't getting that." And I so bad wanted to be like, "But I play," and then I was just like, "Nope, don't do it. You're gonna ruin it." I was like, "Nah, I'm good." I ended up playing that at someone else's house, but yeah, that was a crazy game to play too. Rise of the Robots. I don't know if you guys ever played that.
That's an old one.
No, I never played that one.
It wasn't that much
Yeah,
fun.
that
Oh,
was-
I didn't like it though.
Yeah, no, it was nothing crazy. Samurai Showdown 2.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is when you started to see Cap God milk the shit out of this franchise.
Oh my god, man.
Fireballs in the air.
They got
I'm
so,
here.
bro. They got so many versions of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We did know this. We did know this one guy. He was older than us. Like I think he when we were elementary school. He was a middle schooler. He was an older brother of one of these kids. He had every edition of Street Fighter 2,
Huh.
and he had it like stacked next to the TV.
Yeah.
I was like, you really bought every one of these?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I always wanted the updated game, and I'm like, back in the day, you're like, well then go to Funko Land and trade it in. What are you doing?
That Hyper
Like, you
Street
just
Fighter
keeping
was
the stat.
crazy.
I mean, now as an adult, I'm like, oh, you know what? That's dope. But back then, as a kid, you're like, you keeping these for? And then of course, we were blessed with Tekken
Yeah, the
in
first one.
'94. I mean, most of us weren't playing it as it released because that was in the arcades first, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
'95
Playing that shit,
definitely
playing that shit on a demo disc.
PlayStation
Oh.
1. Yeah.
Yeah. And Virtual Fighter 2.
Yep.
Yeah, this is when the 3D games really started to introduce themselves and take off.
He was
then
on
we
that
go
Tekken 1.
'95. Yeah, going into '95, we had
wait,
the
hold
PlayStation.
on. Wait, hold on. Well, how could you go to '95 and skip Shaq Fu?
Oh my God. Don't talk about that game. Don't talk about that game. Please don't talk about that game. That game.
Easy.
How could you skip Shaq Fu, man?
Rightfully so. We don't even want to mention it. Like, don't worry about it.
We are not going to acknowledge that Shaq Fu was a fighting game.
That wasn't a real game.
Oh man,
You
Nah,
trying
that
to
was the funniest shit
You trying to
I have ever
Mandela
seen in
effect
my
that?
life,
You
bro.
trying to Mandela effect that into existence?
Listen, I remember getting that game for cheap from Funko Land. And I
Bro,
came
everybody
home
bought that game, man. Because
Yeah.
everybody was a big Shaquille O'Neal fan,
Yeah,
man.
I had it. I had it.
Yeah, I went home.
Everybody
and played
got
this
it,
game.
bro.
I remember my dad's reaction. He was like, "Shaq got a video game." I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah," and it's a fighting game, and that's when he got confused. He was like, "What?"
What this nigga know
So-
about fighting?
He's like, "What? He's like, why?" He's like, "Why isn't he in a basketball game?" And I'm
Right.
like, "He probably is, but this is a fighting game, all right?" So I remember
Oh
I
wait,
got
he
that
was
on
in
sale
NBA
at
Jam.
Funko
He was
Land.
in NBA Jam. Because NBA Jam was out at the time.
I remember I
Everybody
got
played
that
it, though.
game. I got that game. I brought it home. I think that was one of the games that was in the tall Genesis cartridge. It wasn't like the short one.
Yeah, it was.
Or
It
it
was a
was,
tall one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the black and yellow too?
I think so.
I
think
or
it was.
orange, black and orange.
Oh yeah,
like,
I remember
it
it
had
had
like
its
a little
own.
bit of green in it too. Yeah.
The Shaq food.
Oh no, yeah, it was black and yellow. Yeah, yeah,
There
it had
it
the
is,
little yellow
okay.
thing on the left side of it. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, because some Genesis games had the tall cartridges back in the day
Mhm.
before they finally just went all on the half size after a while. But yeah, I remember playing that game, bringing it home, playing it, and I was like, this. The first thing in my mind, I was like, it's like, how did they think of this? Like, like who like and then thinking about it now, it's like, yo, as a developer, it's like, all right, we're gonna make this fighting game. All right, cool, but it's gonna have a story. All right, so who's gonna be the main character? Shaquille O'Neal.
yeah. He's hot right now.
It's like, what? You think he's gonna be on board with that? Man, Shaq was all over that, man.
He was. That was good
He
publicity.
took all those promotional pictures for the
Yup.
game. I remember that, man.
That was Orlando Magic Shaq, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Orlando
This man
Magic
re-
Shack.
This man really brought up Shaq food. All right.
It's a classic, man. Everybody
It's a
played it.
classic. Just because everybody
I mean,
played it don't
listen,
mean it was any
If
good
you're gonna,
though.
If you're gonna bring up the top 100 Genesis games, I guess that would be on the list, maybe.
99
That should
probably.
that should probably be 98.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly. There you go.
That shit was
Ain't gonna rule it off the list, but it ain't gonna be that high. All right, so in '95, by this point, PlayStation is. I think we're just getting it in North America in '95.
It was good. It was good. It was in good state.
Yeah.
No,
We
I
got
had one.
Battle Arena Toshinden.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yep.
Battle Arena. Oh,
Bro, I forgot all about Battle Arena.
Oh, that was a fun
Yeah,
ass
man.
game too.
I used to see that on the display thing in stores that sold the PlayStation all the time. 'Cause I think it was one
Uh-huh.
on the early demo discs.
It
So,
was. It was.
Yeah.
Cause I
That was-
think
I always saw that.
was it Final Fantasy that came out?
Well, Final Fantasy 7 or 6?
Yeah, I think it was 7.
Yeah. 7 was promoted.
Yeah.
Man.
And Cloud was on
Oh my
Toshinden.
God.
I want to say Cloud was one of the fighting characters on Toshinden.
Was he?
I think he
Oh, let
was.
me see.
It was one of them fighting
Uh.
games that it was like weird that he was in, and you're like, what the fuck? I think him and Tifa was in it.
Oh no, there was a PlayStation 1 arena fighter called.
That's what it
I don't
was.
even- I don't even know how. It begins with the E. I don't even know how to freaking. Shit.
But that's what it was.
I don't, think
That's
I,
what
I
it
don't
was.
think I ever knew how to pronounce this. Every time I'd see it in the magazine or something, I'd be like, oh, it says say it like air Geitz. Okay, air guys. Okay,
Air
yeah,
Guys.
that makes sense. All right. Yeah, I remember that fighting game. Yeah, he was in it. Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember seeing him in Battle Arena. We got Darkstalkers 2, Night Warriors Revenge.
Oh, that was fun.
Um,
Oh, that was when it first came to console.
Yeah, that was on arcade and Saturn.
Yeah.
There was a Double Dragon fighting game.
There was?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that shit.
I've never played it. I've seen screenshots. I've seen videos. I've never played it myself. Not the fighting game.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. I remember this game.
That was a fun game.
The Dragon Ball Z games on PlayStation. Listen, if you didn't buy these games when they first came out, your only chance of playing them is if you knew someone who had it,
Yep.
or if you modded your PS1 back then.
Yep.
The mod chip, because they took that game off the shelf so quick that
was really fast.
GT Final Bout.
Yep.
Those games came off the shelf so fast, like they just
Yeah, I remember GT Final Bout.
they just straight up like, yeah, that was I was so confused when like you see it on sale in Toys R Us one week and then like a couple months later you're like,
It
oh,
was gone. It was
This
gone.
game sold out. They're like, this game sold out. They're like, yeah, and we don't know when we're getting it back. I was like, what?
It was gone. It was them bitches was gone. I was like, when I bought both of them, I was like, oh shit, this Dragon Ball. I'm about to get this. And what was it? My homeboy was like, yo, let me get a copy. Where'd you get it from? I was like, I got it from Toys R Us. Went over there and got it like a week later to try to get it again. That shit was gone. I was like, yo, what?
That shit was gone.
Nigga, that shit had pop smoke so fast. I was like, yo, it only been out for a week.
That's crazy. What else we got here? 95. Wait, hold up. I just lost my place. Oh, Fatal Fury 3, Road to the Final Victory. Yeah, Final Victory, my ass. Oh yeah, Golden Axe: The Duel. So this was
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't get to play this game either, but I heard about it like much down the line. It was an arcade release and they had a Saturn release, and I was like, wait, they had a Golden Axe fighting game?
Yeah, it was an arcade.
Yeah, this was a rare one. Killer Instinct 2,
Yes.
Yep.
King of Fighters 95,
Yeah.
uh,
Come on.
Marvel Superheroes.
Let's go.
Yep,
Mhm.
this is when the whole thing really started for
Yup.
the Marvel fighting games.
You know, because that was right after X-Men Children of the Atom. I want to say, because Children of the Atom,
Children of the Atom.
it was an arcade game. It wasn't a console game, I want to say.
Hold on. No, it did come out on PlayStation.
Like, how long?
Oh no, this was in '95 also.
The Children of
I think
the
that's when
Atom?
arcade release came out. Yeah, I think that was the arcade release. I don't think
Yeah.
the console version didn't come out till the next year. I think.
Yeah, because I remember that bitch being in the arcade only for the longest.
Yeah, man.
And that was a dope-ass
Man,
fighting game.
You had to put your stack of quarters on that machine.
For real?
That shit was crowded. That shit was always crowded.
Right next to Tekken, too. Right next to Tekken. Bitch was stacked, bro.
You had some hard choices to make that day. It
For
was like, all right,
real.
this is hot new 3D fighting game, but damn, this is X-Men. Like,
I only got $10. What am I gonna
There was
do?
no someone holding your place either. It was like you had to wait that line with your quarters on the machine.
Right.
It was just, you couldn't fuck around. People took that shit serious back in the day.
Hold up. You say you had $10. Hold up. You say you had $10 worth of quarters back?
Yeah.
God. I know your pocket
back-
was heavy as hell.
It was
then-
heavy.
back then, that bought you some
Both
time.
of them.
Yo, that shit bought you some time in the arcade.
Hell yeah.
$10?
Nigga.
Hell yeah.
Man, we go to the mall. Moms go to the mall. There was a timeout right in the mall. Moms give me $10.
Yeah.
Man, I get that. Put that whole bitch in the token. Yo, I got two pockets full of quarters. I'm good to go.
That's hilarious.
What else? Oh, Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 3 was a
Oh,
big
yeah.
deal.
Oh yeah.
But then that same year, they were like, "Oh, 3 wasn't
Ultimate.
enough. Here's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3." I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo." After I had just begged my parents to buy me Mortal Kombat 3, you drop another fucking game, and
Yeah.
that shit was $80.
Yeah, it was $80.
This shit.
You got it
Good
though.
luck getting-
But you got it though.
Yo, yeah.
It was a Christmas gift.
Yeah, exactly. Like you would see it in the magazines. You'd be like,
Yup.
fuck, Christmas
Yup.
Christmas is a while from now, man.
Yeah. But did
That
we
damn-
have
that
alphas
damn
out?
code that they had though was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about with the 6 symbols?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had,
man.
and you
But
had to match
no.
them shits up.
No, it was a special code. I don't know if it was for MK3 or for Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. It was like what? It was
I
one
know.
of them.
I know in Mortal
was,
Kombat 3 there was a menu code you could put in.
Your menu code. There it is.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah. And then you would hear the sound in the background when you did
Mhm.
it properly. Yep, I remember that.
Yep.
Was it toasty?
Oh, and then this is also the same year we were introduced to Street Fighter Alpha.
I was gonna say, didn't Alpha come out that around that time?
Yo, 95 was a big year for fighting
It
games.
was.
Oh yeah.
And then Tekken 2.
Yup.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Because
Yeah,
Tekken 2
that
was
was
in the
a
arcades
big
at that time.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
like even though I played Tekken 1, like Tekken 2 was like the start for me
Whoa, really?
What a-
Okay,
Te-
cool.
Te-
for the
Tekken
franchise.
2, Tekken 2 is when they made a big change to the
Mhm.
gameplay.
Yep.
Because I remember, so they released that Tekken 1 arcade classics thing on PlayStation, and I like zoomed through the platinum in like 30 minutes. But I was sitting there playing, and I plugged up my leverless. I was like, let me see how this feels playing Tekken 1 with the leverless, right, bro? There is your input, yo. The window for inputs was so large back then, so it was like you didn't have a tight input window. So me just trying to do a regular wind god fist with Kazuya, I couldn't do it quick. I had to do that shit like in slow motion, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how I dealt with this back then. Like this is crazy. And then like the early day Tekkens, when you pressed up and a jump button, you would fly into the air. And I was like, oh,
slow.
I don't miss this shit.
It was a float. You were floating.
Yeah, exactly. You were floating. I'm like, yo, this, like, you looking at it now, you're like, yo, this is some Dragon Ball shit. That's what this is. Because the way you would jump into it, because that's some shit they got from Virtual Fighter. You can tell.
Yeah.
'Cause the early Virtual Fighters, that's how it was. And then eventually,
He tightened it
Namco
up. Yeah.
grounded the system, and they're like, all right, up isn't going to make you jump 10 feet into the air anymore.
Yeah. Because Tekken 2 was like, it was really different for Tekken 2. It changed up a whole lot.
Yeah. That was really the foundation right there, and then they just kind of improved from there on.
Mm-hmm.
We also got Virtual Fighter Remix that year too.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was a cool concept. Oddly enough, they didn't bring it to PlayStation, which I thought was.
Hey, wait.
It was on Saturn.
Did we get Guilty Gear around that time too?
The first Guilty Gear?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
Or was that like
First
96?
Guilty Gear. Oh no, that's 98.
98?
What year are we right
Damn.
now?
We're at 95.
It says the original Guilty Gear was first released in Japan for PlayStation on May 14th, 1998.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we're not there yet. All right, now we're going into 96. Art of Fighting 3, Battle Arena Toshinden 2.
That bitch had a
Oh,
run.
I remember Breakers. Dead or Alive. First Dead or Alive was dropped in 96.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that on PlayStation.
Mm.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z Hyper Dimension. That fighting game. That one I remember playing
That
on
was
emulation
ridiculous.
the most.
That shit was ridiculous.
Dragon Ball Z The Legend. That was a PlayStation and Saturn game. I don't think this got a North American release either.
That was more of a Mugen Fighter.
Yeah. Fighters Mega Mix. I remember this on Saturn. This was a very short-lived game back in the day.
Mm.
But it had like a mix of characters.
Mm.
You had people from like Virtual Fighter and other Sega games. You even had some Sonic characters too in it.
Mm.
So yeah, this was like I guess you could say this was one of the very first attempts at a crossover fighting game.
Yeah.
From Sega, but because I mean you had the Marvel games and all that. But
Right.
this was, like I said, this was very short lived.
Didn't they have a part 2 for that?
Or Fighters Mega Mix. I don't remember. Let's see, was there two? Oh yeah, there was volume. Oh wait. Oh, they never officially released it.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was never officially released. Killer Instinct Gold. Nintendo 64.
Oh my God, N64.
Yeah.
Yeah, N64 wasn't really known for its fighters. Oh yeah, Dark Rift. That was a fighting game on 64. Yeah, 64
Yeah.
didn't
And
really.
then I think they had an arcade version of KI Gold too.
They did.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
King of Fighters 96. Oh, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, man.
Oh my God.
So I had the
You about to make me
PlayStation version.
boot up the collection.
Oh shit.
I had the PlayStation version of this game, and my friend had the 64 version, and that's when we discovered that there was two different versions of Chameleon. PlayStation had the male version, 64 had the female version.
Yeah.
But the biggest difference is when you use Shang Tsung. On
Mhm.
PlayStation, when you go to transform into somebody, it had to load, which was some bullshit. And on 64, it was instant.
Yeah.
Like that shit annoyed me. Like you'd be in the middle of a battle, transform to Johnny Cage, loading. I was like, nah. After a while, no one picked Shang Tsung in my house. Like when we were playing, they're like, "Nah, fuck that. I ain't going through that loading screen shit every time." And you had that one douchebag of a friend who would just keep transforming, and I'm like, "Bro, like I'm not sitting here trying to look at this load screen. Like this is ridiculous." So yeah, it was fun and then annoying too.
What trilogy had
Yo,
everybody.
everybody. They even gave you the old school versions of Raiden, Johnny Cage, Kano,
Oh, yeah, all the base
I think
characters had it.
Kung Lao.
Shit, it was like 3 different Sub-Zeros.
Yeah,
and
it
then you
was.
get to
Noob,
pick-
Saibot,
and you got to pick all 4 bosses.
Yep.
Shao Kahn, Goro, Mutaro, Kentaro.
Kentaro,
Yep.
yeah.
That character select screen for that time period, it was like, yo, this is wild.
Mm.
This
Bruh,
is
I-
a crazy character select screen.
Bro, when I first booted up Trilogy and I seen the character screen, bro, I lost it.
Yeah, that was such a fun time, man. What else? Samurai Showdown 3. Soul Edge / Soul Blade, because it was 2 different names.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where
Basically
the
Soul Calibur.
Soul franchise
Soul.
began.
Yep.
I forgot I did scroll past this before. My bad. We got Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah, missing the
And,
alphas, bro.
Yeah. Street Fighter Alpha was 95. My bad. 'Cause I
Yeah.
was just getting into Street Fighter Alpha 2 for 96. Yeah, Street Fighter really changed when they dropped Alpha, the
Man,
first Alpha.
I
Man,
loved it.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I
Oh
loved
yeah.
it. I was in heaven.
Yeah, like that. It was such a different game. From
It
Street
was.
Fighter 2. It was like,
It really
whoa,
was.
like this is really different. And then you sit here and find out that it's a prequel. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah. That bitch had beaters.
like this. You tell me all this took place before Street Fighter 2, and then you
Right.
got introduced to Akuma, and it was
Right.
like,
Sakura.
oh my god.
Who else was
Like
it?
y'all got to fix the story now because this is getting out of control.
Right. They had a lot of dope ass new characters in the alpha.
Yeah. Toll Ball number 1.
That was a
PlayStation.
fun ass game. That was a fun ass
Yep,
game.
that list didn't have
Ugh.
the fighters on it.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? DC?
That list didn't have Sonic the Fighters on it.
Oh,
Sonic the Fighters? Oh shit. Let me scroll. Oh no, yeah, it is here. Yeah, Sonic the Fighters. I remember. Yeah.
I was,
Oh, I remember this shit.
I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah.
Because
I remember
I saw this in the arcades first, and then they eventually came out with like console versions of it. But yeah, I remember it was like it was a 3D Sonic Fighter. Yeah.
Oh, this is 96 though,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
No,
we're,
it was
we're
96.
96 right now.
Yeah.
Related, but not
Okay.
really. Sonic Shuffle, that little Mario Party clone, that shit was tight.
Crazy.
Sega tried to do their own versions of the things, but it was like, yo, you didn't market this shit. Like,
Not at
no one
all.
knew no, most people didn't even know this shit existed.
Right.
Yeah, Sonic Shuffle was tight. I wish I'm gonna have to go back and play that.
What was that on?
That was on the Dreamcast. It was like a little Mario Party
okay.
clone.
Oh yeah. Oh, this must have been later Dreamcast because I see it has the black CD case. That's how you know it was like later in the generation.
I wouldn't have unbound it. Mine was burned on the CD. The Dreamcast. They could just burn the CD to have all the
Bro,
games.
that shit was crazy.
That I remember not believing the kid that first handed me a disc in school. I was like, you're lying. And then, like, you remember back in the day in the blank CDs, you could tell if the CD was burned. Like,
Yeah.
it had that little layer that it would show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit, there is something on here. And he was like, I'm not lying to you. You just put it in your Dreamcast and turn it on, and that's it. And I was like, you are a fucking liar. I remember I took that shit home, booted it up, and I was like,
Oh, hold on.
this is fucking crazy. He wasn't bullshitting.
Hey.
Man, sorry. I feel like I contributed to the fall of
Dreamcast was
Dreamcast
so ahead of its time.
some kind of way.
Dreamcast was so ahead of its time.
Oh no, it was. On one of these episodes, we are definitely going to talk about the time period of the Dreamcast because that felt
Oh
like
yeah.
that felt like we took a real step in gaming it just didn't last long because it was competing with too much other shit, and plus
My bad.
Sega just was not in a good place at the time. So
Yeah.
we are definitely gonna talk about
But
that.
that
on
shit
one
was doing
episode.
so well though. Like the Dreamcast, bro. Like
Mm,
I mean, was it though?
It
We
wasn't
were just
exactly, yeah, it wasn't exactly
People
flying
it's-
off the shelves.
thought it was doing good, but it was
Right.
really not.
I mean, like maybe as a kid, you thought it was because I mean, like everybody in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah, like there. I don't think there was a single friend that I had that did not have a Dreamcast at the time.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But see,
But
we
I
have
just looked it up. And I thought I remembered this correctly too. The launch price was $199.
right.
I wish a game console would cost $199 in 2026. Man,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Bro.
The only thing you had to buy separately. I mean, you always had to buy a game, but it came with a demo disc,
Yup.
and
And controllers.
the only thing you had to buy was a second controller and
Yep.
a VMU.
Yep.
Man, listen, man.
So-
If consoles was costing $199 in 2026, man, dog, these motherfuckers would be making no money, bro.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
If that cost was really down like that,
With the
then,
cost of
you know,
these games to make, and then
Oh,
these
yeah,
consoles
nah.
costing $199. Oh no, fuck that. Them
But
niggas
then
ain't
again-
making no money.
We thought they were expensive back then, though.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, back then it was
Uh,
expensive.
Yeah.
What else we got? Virtua Fighter 3 and X-Men versus Street Fighter.
First one. The first one.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah,
With the
that's,
code.
that's when it really began.
I love that game. Every time I play Ryu, I turn to Evil Ryu with the code with the input
Yeah, I know.
because they had a code for that.
TZ, real quick. I'm
Yo.
gonna send you this. I'm gonna send you this list, and just kind of go through it for a little bit if you can. I just gotta run to the bathroom really quick. I'm just.
All right,
texting-
so the
I'm
last
texting to
game-
you. That was
All right,
the
so
last one from '96.
X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sending you the list for the beginning of '97. I just gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
All right, let me see. Okay, so all right, so '97 we got a Battle Arena Toshinden 3.
No, I think we're going to 98. Oh no, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, we just finished '96.
Right.
Yeah, and then we got Bloody Roar.
That was my shit.
Yeah, classic.
That was a classic.
Then we got Bushido Blade,
That was another classic.
another classic,
That
right?
was hard to play too.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. And then we got Cardinal Sin. I never played that
Yeah,
one.
me neither.
Clay Fighter 63 and a third. I don't know what the fuck.
They had it. That was their last straw. That was the last one.
Yeah,
was the last
that
hurrah.
was on 64. Then we got Dark Stalkers 3, Vampire Savior. That was on arcade, Saturn, and PlayStation.
Hmm,
And then we got Dynasty Warriors.
that was fun.
Yeah. And then we got the game that Wolf was talking about earlier with Cloud Strife in it. Air Gaze.
Air Geese. Air Guys.
Yeah,
Air Geese.
yeah. And then you got Fighting Layer. That's on arcade. Fighters Impact. That was on PlayStation. Then you got Gasp. Fighters Next Stream. That was on 64. Never played that shit.
Me neither.
Because like fighting games wasn't really my thing on 64. I honestly never played not one fighting game on 64 except for Killer Instinct Gold. That was the only thing I played. And then you got King of Fighters 97. That was on arcade, Neo Geo, PlayStation, Sega Saturn.
Hmm.
You got Last Blade. That was on arcade, Neo Geo, PlayStation. Then you got Mace, the Dark Age. That was on arcade and N64. Nobody probably never heard of that.
I never played it.
All right, I'm back now.
And then we got Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter.
That was the second
yeah.
edition.
Yeah. Yep. And then after that you got Mortal Kombat 4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This was the big change right here.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
4.
yo, when they went to 3D and you could do sidestepping and all that too. I was
Sidesteps.
like,
Yep.
and the weapons you could pick up.
Yep.
You could,
Yeah, bro.
you could. I remember you could pick up the big skull heads on the ground, or I think they were actually big, actual decapitated heads. You could throw it at the opponent.
Right. Man, when I seen the motherfucker pull out that big ass hammer, I was like, "What the hell?"
With Shao Kahn.
Nah, the shit that killed me about this game was the sounds, like the voice sounds.
Oh my god.
Yo, that shit killed me, bro. Like when they would pull out the weapon and then the way they would slice and dice or whatever, and like the voice acting, I was like, bro, y'all might have went too far with that shit.
Yeah,
was
they
a bit
went way
outrageous.
overboard with it. Yeah, but that's Mortal Kombat's MO. I mean, like, come on, like take Sonya Blade for instance. She always go overboard with her screams, and this
Oh,
is
yeah,
way
yeah.
before Mortal Kombat 4. I'm talking about like Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat 3. You know what I'm saying? She got that famous scream, like that famous scream. That's in like a lot of these damn hip hop songs today.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Mortal Kombat 4 though was when they started doing the cinematic endings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That they definitely followed Tekken on, because Tekken's been doing cinematic endings since the very
Since the
first
first
game.
one, yeah.
And this was
Right.
the first time that they actually started giving you like full cinematic, like CGI endings. And when I got this on PlayStation, yo, I beat the game with every single character because I was like, yo, I want to see how this
Exactly.
would end.
Yeah, and like that's dope though because like you get to basically see like their origins of each character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then like so like this game had Scorpion, it had Sub-Zero, it had Raiden, Jax, Sonya. Johnny Cage was not in this game.
I think he was dead at the time.
Oh wait, no, was he in this
No,
game? or
Johnny
did they
Cage was
introduce him in-
definitely in there.
Oh no,
Oh.
no. So then there was a character that was reintroduced into Gold. I think it was, because remember they had Mortal Kombat Gold for the Dreamcast.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
Um,
That was on, and that was only on
Damn.
Dreamcast. Mortal Kombat Gold.
Yeah. Gold was only on Dreamcast. Oh, Gold added Baraka, Melina, Cyrax, Sector, Kung Lao, and Katana. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. It was Kung Lao that wasn't in it. I was pissed about that
Yeah,
because Kung Lao was my favorite character once they introduced him in 2. I was like, oh yeah, this is my guy right here.
yeah. Then they added a new character in Mortal Kombat for Reiko.
Rico.
Yeah. Rico was that motherfucker.
It's not the cop, is it?
He almost reminded me of
No, the cop
Robin.
is Stryker.
Almost.
Striker. That's right.
Yeah. Rico
He
almost
was
reminded
he was
me
introduced
of,
in Mortal Kombat 3.
Right.
Rico almost reminded me of Robin from Batman.
Hmm.
Because he had like the eye thing on too, but he just wasn't wearing Robin. But he kind of had like Robin's look and all that. I was like, yo, why does he look like Robin? But yeah, he had his ending had something to do with I think it was related to like Shao Kahn or something like that.
Yeah,
Because I think he put on the Shao Kahn mask at the end of his ending.
and his fatality was lethal as hell, throwing all them damn Chinese stars at you and then finish it off with the head.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah,
work.
when he throws the last one. Yeah.
But nothing.
oh.
No, listen. Out of all the fatalities in Mortal Kombat 4, nothing beats Quan Chi. We rip your leg off and beat
Oh,
your ass
yeah.
with it.
Yo, that was the best one by far.
Well, I ain't never
That
laughed.
shit- I remember
See, that's-
when we did that when I was kids, man. When we first figured out how to do all the fatalities and we did that shit. Yeah, we were dying in the room with that
Bro.
one, bro.
Bro. I used to play, bro. This is the funniest story ever, bro. I used to play this game with my cousin, right? And Quan Chi was his dude, and he always beats me, and he always used that same fatality, and he always talks shit every time he beat my ass with the leg. Like, boy, didn't I tell you not to play me in this game?
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell back then.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we got a couple new characters in this game. We got Fujin. He was the other god.
Oh yeah,
besides
Fujin.
Raiden.
Yeah,
He was
he was the
wind
god of the
I think.
wind.
Wind
Yeah,
god.
god
Yeah.
of the wind.
Tanya, this is her first game. This was the first time we had Reptile looking like a reptile.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
still-
other dude?
Yeah, but I still always and forever love the ninja skins.
Yeah. The ninja skins are always dope. I mean, they kept them in this one.
Right.
Right. They kept them in every last one of them.
Yeah.
Like there's a ninja skin somewhere.
Yeah. Whether it was DLC or something, it's always there.
Right.
Jarek was the dude that was
I
with the
forgot
Black
all
Dragon
about
with
Jarek.
Kano. Yeah. He was actually the same group that Kano was with.
Right.
Kai was a Shaolin monk,
Yep.
and Shinnok. This is the first time we got him as in a fighting game because he was in
Yep.
Sub-Zero Mythologies, but
Right.
this is the first time he was in there in the fighting game.
And that game is that game is not talked about enough. Sub-Zero Mythologies.
I had to beat that shit to do the platinum for the collection. I was like, I don't remember this game being this hard, man.
It was
I'm
pretty
like,
challenging.
yeah, it got annoying after. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and then of course Quan Chi. This is his first fighting game, so. But yeah,
Funniest fatality I've ever seen in my life. They should have just kept it on like with the rest of the Mortal Kombat games with Quan Chi in it. That shit is a classic. That is a classic fatality. But they kept it. They only kept it in no, hold on. I think he did it again.
Didn't they reintroduce that fatality at some point? Or it
Was
might
it
have been it might have been a brutality. It might not have been a whole fatality. I think it might have been one of his brutalities.
I definitely seen it in another game.
Yeah,
I know that
he's
for a
definitely-
fact. I don't know which one though.
It's not just 4. He's definitely done in other ones.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but it wasn't like Mortal Kombat 4. Like, I mean, because like with this one, I think it was. I think it was MKX.
Might have been.
Might have been. Yeah, because I remember seeing it in better graphics. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely was
exactly.
one. Oh yeah, that's right. We got Pocket Fighter. I remember when I
Damn.
first saw this, I was like, what the hell is this?
That's old.
Yeah, Pocket Fighter.
Got chibi Street Fighter characters in
Right.
this fighting
Chibi.
game, and I'm like, I was like, what the hell is this? And yeah, no, that was definitely a thing. And then the Super Gem Fighter mini mix. Yeah, I remember all that. Rival Schools.
There we go.
Man,
That was
this
so
was
much
one of
fun.
those fighting game. This was one of those. Was this the only fighting game that had 2 discs on PS1?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that. I was like, why does a fighting game have 2 discs?
For the different schools, my nigga.
I was like, yo, that I was always so curious about that. I was like, because I remember I used to see that in the stores. I'm like, what?
Yeah. It was literally for the
I was
different
like,
schools.
I was like, I don't understand. What is this?
That game was
that was
fun,
that was a
though.
dope fighting game.
I wish they would bring that game back.
I thought. Hold on.
It's like a modernized fighting game.
Yeah, I know. I wish they would do that. Yeah, yeah, the only time they only released the crossover series on the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
Right.
But they haven't released the individual games.
Right.
They would do that.
Yeah,
Listen,
right.
I have faith in Capcom to do it because the way they've been dropping these fighting game collections. Listen, no one, when they announced that Marvel vs. Capcom collection, no one saw that coming.
Yeah.
That was out of the blue. It didn't leak. I am shocked a game like that did not leak.
Right.
Like for Maximilian to have the reaction that he did, and he has connections through everything.
Right.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro, they kept that close to the chest. Because I did not see that dropping. And man, I'm just happy
Either-
to have that on a modern system and I can play that whenever I want to. And it's
Either
got
he already knew
all-
about it or he acted that shit out very well.
Yeah, because
said he didn't know.
Screaming.
He said he didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
that was a definitely genuine reaction. Because I
But-
watch Maximilian all the time.
I was shocked that they did this at a Nintendo event too, of all
Right.
places. And of course, everyone's first question: wait, it's only on the Switch?
Yep, that's what they thought.
Yeah, that was the initial question everybody had. They were like, "No way, you locked this behind the Switch." And then right after the event ended, it was like, "Oh yeah, it's coming to everything except for Xbox at the time."
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah, and the explanation given as to why it didn't go to Xbox made no fucking sense either, but it eventually dropped. But
Wait, is Street Fighter on Xbox?
Which one?
Street Fighter 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's
yeah.
not?
No,
What?
no. Street Fighter 6 is Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5 and 4 wasn't.
Yeah,
No, no,
they-
no. 4 was.
No,
4 was. 4
5
was.
wasn't.
5
was,
wasn't. Yeah, 5 was a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause they funded it.
Okay.
That's when Capcom was trying to get back into things. Resident Evil 7 saved them.
And Monster Hunter.
What else did we get? Oh, Samurai Showdown 64, but it was only an arcade game. That didn't make any damn sense.
None whatsoever.
I'm assuming a 64 version was planned and just never happened. Street Fighter 3,
Hmm.
the new generation and Second Impact. Both in the arcade at the time.
That's what I learned.
And we got our first Street Fighter collection on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, I
that
forgot.
same year. And then Virtual Fighter 3TB, Toll Ball 2, and the biggest fighting game probably of the 90s besides Street Fighter 2 was Tekken 3.
Yeah.
Because Tekken 3 took the world by storm. That's when they made their next biggest change to the
Yup.
gameplay mechanics, and it was like, whoa, this don't play like 2 at all. Like,
Look at
this is
Jenkins.
No, not even a little bit.
Look at Jenkins on.
fuck Jen.
Yeah, that's
all right?
that's when the punk ass Eddie was introduced.
And
Oh, yeah.
Kazuya
Oh my
wasn't
God,
in Tekken 3, wasn't he? He was. That was the
No,
one.
you only saw him in the you only saw him in the beginning cutscene when
Right.
Jin sees Ogre,
Right.
but that was it. Now I was like, I remember going to the magazine. And I was like, maybe he's a hidden character, and they were like, no,
Nope.
he's dead. And I was like, what?
He
I
made
was
his
like,
comeback
you
in 4.
can't- You can't do this to me. After showing that cool ass purple suit in Tekken 2, you gonna tell me he's dead now? I was like, come on, man. I was so pissed off, and I'm like, all right, Jin is gonna have to do for now. Yeah, that was it for 97. I'll run through 98 and 99, and then we can get out of here. 98 was. Oh wait, hold on. I have one big omission. Hold up. I wonder if you guys would guess what that is. Oh yeah, from 97. Bloody Roar.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
Bloody
said
Roar,
you.
Bloody
Wait,
Roar.
he said
Oh,
it.
you did.
He did. He
That's
said it
right. I
early.
wasn't here from the I wasn't here in the beginning of the list. That's right. My bad. Because
Yeah.
I just saw it and I was like, wait, I don't remember discussing this.
Yeah.
All right. So
Classic.
98 was Bloody Roar 2. Bushido Blade 2. Yeah,
Yep.
that was a while between Bushido Blades. Wow. Dead or Alive Plus Plus, that was an arcade release only. That Final Fantasy game that I already forgot how to pronounce.
Air guys.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
That was that was released on arcade and PlayStation. Yeah. Guys, God Bless the Ring. That's what the Japanese lettering
Yeah,
stood for. They didn't
God
actually
bless the
put that on
ring.
the cover, I don't think. Fighters Impact A. I remember seeing this game. I never played it. Guilty Gear.
Hey, there we go.
It is.
Yep. That was definitely a new, fresh fighting game for its time.
It was. Well, for America.
Like you had Samurai Showdown with weapons, but Guilty Gear was different.
Yeah. But keep in mind, it was already. We had got it late.
We got it late. Yeah, we definitely got it late. JoJo's Venture,
Oh shit.
and they ended up becoming JoJo's Bizarre Adventure later on. But JoJo's Venture was the arcade release initially, I believe. King of Fighters 98. Last Blade 2. Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, man.
Start of the chaos.
Yep. That's when Marvel vs. Capcom, in my opinion, really took off.
It really did.
because I mean you had your arcade release, but then they also released it on Dreamcast and PlayStation
Mhm.
1, and it was like, whoa, this is wild.
Yeah.
The craziest thing being when you would do your team super, and you would see the two halves of your characters' faces flash on the
Mm.
screen real quick,
Yeah.
and then you had unlimited supers for a short amount of time, and it was like, oh, this is insane. And if you had epilepsy at that point, God help you, because there was so much flashing on
Yeah.
the screen at that point.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but I love that game. I had the Dreamcast version of that one. That was so fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
with
Soul
countless hours
Calibur.
into that shit. Oh man. Oh my god.
Soul Calibur also was a game changer at the time.
Yeah.
One of my favorite fighting games of all time.
3D fighters with weapons.
Oof. Man, listen, when I came home with that on Dreamcast, oh man, it was nonstop
Bro.
in my living room for hours.
And I already told you this story about how I got introduced to Soul Calibur because when I got my Dreamcast, I played Soul Calibur from the demo, like the demo disc. I think, yeah, because I forgot what all games was on that demo disc, but Soul Calibur was on there, and I think I think they only gave you Maxi and Kilik,
Mhm.
Yeah, Kilik was my guy.
right? So they only gave you those two fighters,
Yeah.
and I started playing that shit, bruh. I needed that game that following Christmas. I needed it. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, bro, I've been head over heels with that franchise. You know, like just like I told you about Devil May Cry, that's how Soul Calibur is to me.
Yeah,
I love that game.
Soul Calibur was so different at that time. I mean, because Soul Edge and all that came out beforehand, but
Right,
this was
right,
so
right, right.
visually different,
It
and
was.
it was so smooth looking, and it had a decent roster.
Yeah,
So
and like Maxi is like literally like Law with nunchucks.
Pretty much.
yep, exactly. And
Literally.
Yoshimitsu
Same
was
fighting
in this
style, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoshimitsu was in that
Yoshimitsu
game.
was in it.
But
Yeah, he's in every single Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
yeah, he was in Soul Edge also. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think the person that threw people off the most, but if you knew how to play with him, he was freaking nasty. Was Valdo.
Yeah. Well, Valdo and Ivy, I would say.
Yeah, Ivy's lethal.
Ivy, yeah, Ivy was lethal, but man, sometimes you had your OP characters in the game. Sometimes I feel like people would just exploit the game using her.
Yeah.
I'm like, I hate you assholes. Yeah, but I remember that being a thing, and I was like, oh, of course, every fighting game has this one character, right? But that was so fun back then. Then you had Plasma Sword or Star Gladiator 2. That was only in the arcade. I played that again on one of these
That was pretty fun.
collections. Yeah, it wasn't a bad fighting game. I enjoyed it. Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
This right here, man. Listen, 1 and 2 were good, but 3 was like,
Yeah, it turned it up.
yeah, we're gonna end this trilogy with a bang, cause
Oh, so sad.
Alpha 3, man. Listen, between facing Final M Bison, who is not the same as the one you select in the character select screen, and then Shin Akuma, I was like, yo. Because Final M Bison, bro, when he did his final Psycho Crusher, when he would go off screen and they would get dark, and then and he would just come fucking roaring through, man. If you got hit with that, oh man, you would just watch your life bar get deleted. It was devastating, man. That was a great Street Fighter.
It was a fun time.
And then we got Street Fighter EX.
I forgot about that one. That was a 3D.
Oh,
The
yeah.
3D Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's 3D one. Yeah.
Shit was so trash.
It
was
was
that on
so
Saturn?
It was
Nah.
on arcade, and then it came on the
Yeah.
PS2, I believe.
Oh okay.
Yeah. because it was
So
these were
trash.
in the arcades first. The PS2 would eventually get them.
Mhm.
PS2 wasn't even out yet at this point, but it was in the arcades. I remember being so disappointed. I was like, "Yo, this is so slow and
It was
clunky.
very
Like, what
slow.
is this?"
It was very slow and clunky. That
Like
shit
you were
was
used to
trash.
playing Street Fighter Alpha, and then you go to that. You're like,
Right.
"What the hell is this?"
Right. It's like a
I was like,
downgrade.
Yo, this is garbage. What is
So like
this?
it was like Street Fighter Tekken 1.
Pretty much.
type shit.
Yeah. Exactly. I was like, yo, Capcom, no, this was a big fail by you guys.
And then they came out with like more versions of that shit too. Like EX Plus.
Yeah, EX Plus. Yeah.
EX2 and it was bad.
EX Plus Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. I was like, yo, at Capcom, if there's one collection you can not waste your time on, it's
Right.
that one. All right,
Right.
we'd just like to pretend those didn't exist.
Oh
It was
boy,
a-
don't nothing beat that fucking Street Fighter movie fighting game. Ugh,
Yo,
that shit. My
I was
God.
so confused when I saw on the cheat code list to unlock Akuma. I said, "Wait a minute, this motherfucker wasn't even in the movie. What do
Yeah,
you mean
right.
unlock Akuma?"
Right.
And then they actually have a real life person.
Yeah.
Actually, they used the model as Akuma, and I was like,
In the movie game?
Yeah.
"Yeah." In the movie game, there was actually a
Oh,
person
I
that
got
played
to
as
pull
Akuma.
this shit up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I got
you
to
should look
pull
at it.
this shit up.
It was for, I think
said-
I want to say it was the Akuma
It was
from
on
the,
PlayStation 1.
from the old movies too.
No, I got to
N-
pull
like,
this
they
shit
actually-
up. No
I,
way.
I was like, "Yo, was this a canceled thing?"
No, I
Because he sure as hell was not in the movie.
think it was a Japanese version of the movie where he was in it.
Look at this goofy ass motherfucker.
You see it, right, TZ?
First and foremost, he is not big enough.
Yeah, he wasn't big at all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this shit looks so stupid. And,
Yeah.
and what's with the
was cheesy.
spikes on his claws? Like, I mean, on the wristbands. I mean, like he's got
Yeah.
spikes on his wristbands.
Right.
I was like,
I'm looking at it right now.
Nothing made sense about him.
Like he stole that shit from Shredder or some shit.
Actually, you know what? I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a popular movie at the time too. So
yeah.
that could explain it too.
But that it made no sense to me.
Oh,
It
I
didn't.
thought that was a misprint or something in the Game Pro magazine. I was like, unlock Akuma. I was like, what is this? And
This game was
It was so cheesy.
terrible, man.
That game was really
sure,
cheesy.
sure enough,
Oh,
he's in the game. I said, no, we're not gonna do this. All right. Final year in the 90s, 99.
What
Battle
year?
Arena Toshinden 4.
What a year!
I don't think I played 4. If I'm being
Really?
honest. I don't remember playing 4. First 3, yes, but 4, I don't remember playing.
4 was
at
fun.
all.
Actually, 4 was when it started to go down a little bit.
Maybe that's why.
The
Plus, there was so many other fighting games at the time.
Right.
Dead or Alive 2, Dreamcast. Yo,
Yep.
Dead or Alive 2 on Dreamcast. Man.
yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah. It was,
Level
it was fun for
transitions.
fighting reasons and for other reasons too.
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, they're showing a lot in this game. What the hell?
Jiggle physics.
Yeah, that was the first time we really got that in a fighting game. We're like, whoa. Fatal Fury, Wild Ambition. Man, I don't think I played that one.
I stopped playing Fatal Fury. I realized it wasn't my type of game anymore. I came to the realization.
Final Fight Revenge.
I think
That was
I
a
remember
Saturn.
that.
Yo, Saturn was still releasing fighting games in '99. No wonder why I didn't play this one. Yeah, my Saturn was collecting dust at that point. Especially with PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast around. Yeah, that shit was
Right.
definitely collecting dust. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Heritage for the Future. This is the one pretty much everyone played. King of Fighters '99. Yep, Mortal Kombat Gold for the Dreamcast. Power Stone.
Oh shit, Power Stone was fun.
Man. I still play that shit now at the on the fighting
On the
game collection.
Mhm.
Yo, I'm so
Yeah.
happy that they gave us that on modern systems. I was like, yes, finally. And with And if I want to play somebody online, the option's always there because
Oh,
it's
that's tight.
peer to peer, no servers needed. So good, man.
That's tight.
Ready to Rumble boxing.
Oh wow.
Bruh. Bro. When I say I put countless hours into this game, bro, I remember when I first seen the trailer on
Wasn't it-
TV.
I played this. I played this on the demo disc first.
Wasn't it all cartoony looking too?
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
demo
it
this for
was.
it too.
Yeah, it was goofy as hell, but it was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh
so fun.
man, bro. Me, my brother, my cousins, bro. Like we was all in the house. Man, we had too much fun playing Ready to Rumble boxing. Afro Thunder,
Afro Thunder.
Afro
yeah.
Thunder.
Butcher Brown. Man,
Hold on, let me just let me pull up the original 17. Oh yeah, Boris the Bear, Butcher Brown, Afro Thunder, Solo Tua. Yeah, I remember him.
Solo Tua.
yeah, Solo Tour. Yeah.
Angel Raging Rivera, Tank Thrasher, Celine Strike. Oh, that's right, yeah, because they did have women in this game too.
Yep.
Yeah, I know
Jet
Celine
Iron.
Strike.
Yeah, Jet Iron Chin, Rocket Sam Che,
Yeah, but he
Furious
damn sure had an iron chin. Big ass chin.
Furious Foz Motar, Lulu Valentine,
Oh yeah, I remember.
Big Willie Johnson Pauls.
They knew what they were doing when they named him that shit.
They were just outlandish.
Jimmy Blood, J.R. Flurry, Gino Stiletto,
They had a lot of characters.
Emo
Really did.
Claw, Bruce Blade, Nat Daddy. I remember him.
Nat Daddy.
I think
Yeah.
he was in the demo, and Damian Black.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Damian
roster
Black was like
players.
I think hold on, like was it Damian Black was like the final boss of the game or some shit?
Yeah, but they I think they had him in like the intro, like they showed him in the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might have been the final boss. 'Cause he looks like a big freaking character. So
Yeah. Yeah, he was the final fighter.
yeah, yeah, that was a funny roster. Samurai Showdown Warriors Rage. That was a PlayStation 1 game. I can't remember if that was just like an enhancement of the first one or not.
I think it was.
Yeah. Oh, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. That's the one that came to Dreamcast.
And that's the one I
Yes.
stopped playing Street Fighter.
Why, you didn't like Street Fighter 3?
No.
Really?
No. I was
A
an
lot
alpha
of people
boy.
did.
I was an alpha boy.
Oh, listen, I thought Street Fighter 3 was insane. I thought that animation style was so nice, and the parrying thing. I mean,
Yeah.
in the beginning, we were parrying like these onesie twosie moves, and then when that Evo tournament happened years later, and then dude did that shit with Ken, we were
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Daigo. Yeah, y'all got it, man.
That is probably always gonna go down as the greatest Evo moment because I don't think people realize how concentrated you need to be to pull that shit off.
Yeah, he was on low health too.
Yeah, and then to parry every single Chun-Li kick and then go into
Yep.
a super is just
And encounter.
insane.
Yeah, that was the Daigo shit.
Man, listen,
I saw
don't
it.
think- I don't-
We all saw it.
I don't think you're ever gonna see that shit ever again
No,
in any fighting game. It's
definitely
just-
not.
That was one of those you had to be around to
Right.
see it at that time. Street Fighter EX2 Plus. Yep, you're right, TZ.
Yeah, it is.
Street Fighter Alpha 3 was released again on Dreamcast. SNK versus Capcom Match of the Millennium. That was on Neo Geo Pocket Color first.
Oh shit.
No one had that shit.
No, I didn't.
And then I'll save this game for last because after this was 2000s. But
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers.
Huh. Took
It
over
is.
the Nintendo by storm.
Yo, I remember hearing rumors about this game because it was already kind of around in Japan,
Yeah, it
but
was.
no one was really saying anything about it. And then I remember one of my guys in I think I was in middle school at that time. Yeah, he was like, He's like, be on the watch out for this Nintendo game coming to the States. I said, what you mean? He said, it's a fighting game. And I was like, all right, cool. What is it, like a Street Fighter? He goes, oh, no. He was like, all I'm going to say is, he's like, imagine Mario versus Samus. And I said, what? He was like, yeah. He's like, it's a fighting game. He goes, you'll see. And man, I remember when I think I saw a commercial on TV, and that shit was hilarious. All the characters running around in the grass, and they're all holding hands,
Oh my
and
god.
then they eventually all just start fighting. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then they showed the gameplay in the commercial, and I was like, this is what he was talking about. I picked that game up on day one.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Everybody
listen.
did.
Y'all got it.
I was a good kid. I was a good kid around the house. I did
He
all the
said I was a good
chores.
kid
My
around the
report card was straight. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
was like,
it was
I
fun
needs that.
times, man. Fun times, boy. Jesus, man.
And it's so crazy to think how you had to hold the 64 controller back then to play that game.
Yeah,
But,
but back then, yeah. I mean, like back then, we was able to figure it out.
Because you had to hold the middle of the controller because it had that weird ass shape, man.
Yeah.
I swear the people who made the Nintendo controllers back then, they must have been on some shrooms or some shit. Because motherfuckers did weird controller designs ever since they got into the 64. They're
Yep.
like, oh, you thought we were done there? Wait till you see the GameCube's
It
controller."
worked for
Yeah,
GoldenEye
controller.
though. It did. The 64
Oh,
controller
yeah,
did work
yeah.
for GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, of course. Like I mean, like that was like the best controller to play that shit on.
Yeah, you had to hold the middle part of the controller to use
Yeah.
the joystick because you didn't really. I think the D-pad was just for taunts. I
It
think that's
was.
all it was used for.
Yeah, you did not need a D-pad
Yeah,
for GoldenEye.
yeah.
Yeah. GoldenEye was the same thing too. So it was like, yeah, you had different ways to hold the controller based on the game. So it was innovative at the time, but it was just
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, like even though the GameCube controller was like crazy looking, but it was a very comfortable controller to hold.
Yeah, you just had to get used to the fact that you didn't have all four buttons on the top. You just had L and R, and you had the weird placement of the Z button that was like right
Yeah.
there. And then you only had A and B, and you had X and Y, but they weren't in their traditional 4 button places. Like it was in a weird spot, but you get used to it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, those were crazy times with fighting games, man. At some point, yeah, we are going to have to do a Dreamcast discussion because there's not many of us around who've been around for the Dreamcast. So,
Yeah, that's true.
but yep, that's about it for this episode. Appreciate anybody that came through to watch. TZ, DC, Bats, as always, appreciate you guys for coming through to have a
course.
conversation.
No worries.
And yeah, I guess we'll see what happens the rest of this week and going forward. We got Tokon at the end of the week, so
Yes, sir.
I'm
that.
so hyped.
do you
So
know if we
I-
could? I would assume. I guess we start downloading it tomorrow or something. I guess because Tuesday's usually the day they have you do stuff like that. So
Yeah, they should announce it though when the pre-downloads will
yeah,
start.
because I don't think they've said anything about that yet. Right?
Nah, not yet. They've been releasing them character guides.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one, everyone.
Yes, sir.
For the rest of your night.
Peace.
Peace.
Hit that like button.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. All right, I gotta feed
All right,
these
cool.
dogs,
Appreciate
so
you guys.
I'm gonna catch you guys later.
Yep.
And
Of course.